Surprise, surprise, we live today. It wasn't the plan, but here we are. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't gonna be able to initially, but, yeah, some things changed this week, so here I am, and I'm glad. So I'm tuning in a few minutes into the first quarter here. I've watched the entire game, of course, as always. Jalen Coker just made an amazing toe tap grab to get the first down, but Kellen Moore and the Saints have challenged the ruling on the field that it was a catch, and I don't know what the call is going to be, because the NFL doesn't like us. They're going to cut away from the game before we get even more views of it, so they're going to figure out during the commercial break here if it was a first down. During the one glimpse of it that I saw, I honestly thought there was a little bit of movement with the ball there, but it's tough to tell. So hopefully they keep it a first down. I'd like that. That'd be great. But yeah, not the end of the world if we don't convert. But yeah, you guys, good game so far. Defense showed up on that first drive against New Orleans. Good to see. Our offense is moving right now. Bryce has got wheels, man. When he wants to run, when he takes off, he's tough to bring down. The guy is elusive. Always loved that part of his game, that he can just take off and run and get the yards the hard way. So good to see. Rico Dowdle was injured a moment ago. I think he's fine. He was able to walk off the field under his own power, so that's a good sign, generally speaking. So, there you go. We'll keep an eye out for any updates on that. During the commercial break, let me look around at the other games. I haven't seen anything yet. I know Phillip Rivers is playing for Indianapolis right now. I'm very anxious to see how he does. 1 out of 4 for 12 yards. I mean, he's got more passing yards than Darnold in this game. That's something, I guess. Okay, cool. Let's see, Packers-Broncos predictably is tied at 0 still. The Lions are up on the Rams. There you go. Alright. We still got the commercial break here. I'm checking Twitter to see if we have any live updates, because that'd be nice. So bear with me for a moment. Let's see here. Not seeing anything yet. I see the Lions picked off Stafford. Aiden Hutchinson picked off Stafford. That's crazy. Has Hutch ever had an interception in the NFL? Good for him. He probably has. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Nope, nothing on the Panthers game right now. That's to be expected. Always good to check just in case, but the game's turning now, and what are they calling? Yes, the call in the field stands. It was ruled a catch by Jalen Coker. Toe tap for the first down. Love to see it. Great effort by Coker there. If they were going to call anything against us there, it would have been a push-off, but I didn't think there was enough there, of course. Great catch by Coker. Great effort. That dude is so reliable, man. He's got great hands, great body control. I wish we could get him more looks in the passing game. 8:54 here on the clock. We got the ball at the New Orleans 23. Bryce, he's looking to throw. It's play action. He's throwing. It's caught for the... Oh, it's dropped. Oh, dude. It's in your hands. Tommy Tremble with the drop. It would have been the first down. He was wide open. Young did a good job finding him wide open there. Oh, my gosh. You've got to catch that. This is why we are probably drafting a tight end next year, or signing one. I don't know. We're going to have to upgrade this position. Ja'Tavion Sanders hasn't been great. He's solid. Good depth tight end, but Tommy Tremble, ugh. You got to catch that, man. All right, 2nd and 10. Here we go. Bryce, empty backfield. He throws. It's going to be caught for a short gain. Ja'Tavion Sanders, we just mentioned his name. He's solid. He'll get you a good 5 yards per catch if you need him to. He's reliable. But, alrighty, 3rd and 4 now. We've been good in 3rd down in this game so far. We got to convert here. We do not want field goals in this game. We want touchdowns. Let's punch it in here. Hey, Grady. It's going good so far. Going good so far. We'll see if we can capitalize here on a good drive. How's your team's going? How's your team's game going? Good grief. Last I checked, it was still tied up at 0. I'm going to pray that McManus hits this field goal. Alrighty. We got a handoff here on 3rd and 4. Chuba's going to get the first down. There we go. Alright, hey, look. If he had fallen short of the first down, I would have wondered why we were running on 3rd and 4. Honestly, I would have preferred to throw. I get it. But we got the first down, so you know what? Great play call. That's what we're going with. That was a great play call. Obviously the best thing to do in that situation. Good run by Chuba Hubbard. 1st and 10 now. We got a 6-minute drive going on here. 11 plays, 62 yards. Really good start to the game for Carolina. And look, this is an important game for us, man. We win this game. All we have to do after this is beat Tampa one time, and we go to the playoffs. So, seriously, a huge game for Carolina here. Here we go. It's going to be a handout to Rico Dowdle. He's got a little bit of room on the edge. He's going to get about 8 yards before getting pushed out of bounds. Good run by Rico. There we go. We're moving this ball in the Saints defense, which, to their credit, and I don't say this a lot, I don't say a lot of nice things about the Saints, who I despise, but they've been playing really well in defense for the past month or so. They've been an underrated unit in the league, and they've been competitive most weeks, so if we're able to score in this first drive against them, that bodes well, but also, we scored in our first drive against them a few weeks ago, and then didn't score at all the rest of the game, so, yeah. 2nd and 2, we got the ball at the 4-yard line. We gotta punch it in here, man. Trimble in motion. Bryce is going to give it to Rico. He's going to get through. And, is he in? He is in. That's going to be a Panthers touchdown. Waiting for the call. It's there. They give him the touchdown. Carolina strikes first. 6-0. Rico on the board. You love to see it. All right. There we go. Oh, you hit that field goal? There you go. Good to hear. I'm rooting for the Packers in that one, so genuinely good to hear. I do have some interest in that one, since in our predictions that was a swing game between my co-host and I, and we split on our first 2 swing games. So whoever gets that one right is gonna be leading this week's pick'em. I mean, I'll have the lead overall, but I still want to win each week. Keeping an eye on the Colts game, by the way, only because Phillip Rivers is the quarterback. They're moving the ball right now. They're in Seattle territory. Oh, snap. Are they looking at this? Nah. They're showing the replay. Nah, we got the kickoff. We're good. The kick is up, and it's good. It's 7-0. I don't care what anyone says. That was a touchdown. No need to look at it. I'm pretty sure it was a touchdown. Yeah. There we go, man. 7-0. Again, we started off 7-0 against the Saints the first time these teams played a few weeks ago, and did not score a single time the rest of the game. It was really weird. I'm not really sure what happened, but we just couldn't move the ball after that. Bryce Young did not have a good day that day. But look, if the offense keeps playing well today, we're in for a good time. I mean, this is the most healthy the team has been in a long time. We're still missing Robert Hunt, our right guard, best tackle, or not tackle, good grief. I just said right guard. The best guard on the team, I would say. All-pro caliber player when he's healthy. But he's been missing from the team since, like, week 3 or 4. He's been injured for a long time. It'll be good to get him back, hopefully for a playoff push, or playoff game. But otherwise, we're pretty healthy now. And most of our guys are back. The bye week really came at a good time for us, so... And that's not usually the case. Usually we're not happy with where our bye week was. Titans, 49ers, I don't care too much about this game, but it is interesting to note that the Titans are driving downfield. They're about to score. We got a game going on there? Good grief. If the 49ers somehow lost to the Titans, that'd be insane, and we would have to talk about their playoff chances, because they'd probably miss the playoffs. We're going to have to talk about the Colts, too, if they somehow beat Seattle today. Low-key, if Phillip Rivers really unretires and leads the Colts to the playoffs, that would be one of the most remarkable things we've seen in a long time. The dude hasn't played in 5 years. He's a 44-year-old grandpa, and he's coming off his couch to come and play for the Colts. He's 3 out of 7 for 31 yards, by the way. He might not complete half of his passes today, but he's at least completing some to move the ball downfield. It's so surreal, man. It is so surreal. Like, the last time Phillip Rivers was playing... I mean, back then, I actually really liked the Colts, because it was still recent enough to Andrew Luck's time there, and I was a big Luck fan. So, back then, I did care enough to root for them. I didn't see a lot of Phillip Rivers in the NFL as a fan, because I didn't watch a lot of Chargers games, so... It's very surreal to see a guy like him just come back and play. It's unbelievable. Oh, he threw an incompletion, now it's 4th down. That's too bad. Take the points. However badly he plays, I don't know what the final stat line's going to be, but however badly it ends up being, if it's horrible, it's fine. Doesn't matter. It's so amazing that he's even playing, and it's insane, man. It's just insane. Yeah, we could win a playoff game, Grady. If we get in the way we play, if we're consistent, we can beat anyone. And I feel like we've proven that with wins over the Rams and Packers, which, sorry about Packers, but that was a weird game. I don't think anyone enjoyed watching that. I enjoyed the end of it. But we've won so many different ways. We run the ball, we play physical. If we can be consistent, we can beat anyone in the playoffs. And this year, maybe we can go all the way. Dare I say that? Yeah. I don't want to jinx it. Panthers Colts Super Bowl with Phillip Rivers. I mean, that would just be insane. It'd be one of the few scenarios where everyone would be rooting against us, though. Because, everyone would want Phillip Rivers to win because of the story. That'd be insane. And hello, Midnight. Welcome on in. How you doing? Oh, man. They got a decent return here. Looks like he's going to go down to the 35. All right. All right, defense. You got to get another good stop. I think they forced a 3-and-out the first time around. See if we can get that going again. Tyler Shuck has been looking pretty good for New Orleans. Not elite, but pretty good. Hopefully he just has a bad day today. It'd be nice. But these are the Carolina Panthers we're talking about here, We're probably going to find a way to make it a little bit difficult. This is the way, That's just how it is. But if we blow them out, that'd be something. They got the ball at the 34-yard line. Shuck is under center. Here we go. He takes the snap. He's going to hand off, and he's going to get stuffed. He's not going anywhere. You were at that Packers game too? That was insane. Yeah, man, I bet. Yeah. That was a gross game. I'm guessing Panthers fans were going crazy there. Colts line and weapons. I wouldn't be surprised if Rivers balls out a bit today. He's doing okay so far. Doing okay. They were in field goal range, so they just kicked the field goal, so they are winning right now. That's something. Greetings from Houston, big win, yes sir. You got a big win, man. Happy for you. I'm so glad you guys went to that game, and it was a game that you looked really, really good in. I had some concern that it was going to be rough because I just have that concern. I would have felt really bad, but it was a great game. Shuck ends up running out of bounds here for a few yards. He was looking to throw, but couldn't find anyone. Good defense, good defense. Let's get another 3-and-out here. Come on, guys. Houston looks like a real contender. Man, in the AFC, they absolutely are. They could go all the way. It would help them if they could avoid New England. In my opinion, New England would match up well with them. I might be wrong. I don't know. New England is tough to judge. They blew a 21-0 lead today. That was absolutely insane. I cannot believe that. Shuck is going to throw. Oh, it's complete for the first down. Good grief. Jawan Johnson, we struggle with tight ends sometimes. That is a big guy, though. That is a big guy. Shuck zipped it in there. Okay. Nah. It was a really fast throw. Got it out fast, and not much you can do there. Shuck looking to throw. He's going to throw short to Devin Neal, who's going to gain about 3 yards. Not much to say there. Man. Yeah, we're going to be looking to upgrade our linebacker room in the offseason. Our linebackers aren't terrible, but it's not the most ideal group. Trevin Wallace has improved a little bit, but still one of the lower-end starters. Not a big deal. Yeah, Buffalo did win. They ended up winning. They were down 21-0, and then I think had 5 straight touchdown drives. It was ridiculous. Yeah, exactly, Grady, exactly. All right, here we go. I'll reply to that in a second, Daniel. We got a pitch here on 2nd and 6. He's going to gain about 2 yards. We got 3rd and 4 coming up. Come on, guys, get off the field here. Hello there. Yes, I felt like our defense underperformed a little bit, but we're looking good. Division might be a long shot. Hey, man. Look, your defense, it seemed like they scored most of their points when the game was out of hand, so, I'm not concerned about that. Your offense looked really good. That would be my main takeaway. Like, I was looking at the box score on and off, and looked like your offense was clicking for most of that game, so that's a good sign. Division might be a long shot. If you guys win out, and which you're going to be favored to do so, they run on 3rd and 4, and they go nowhere. Surprising play call. I thought for sure they were throwing. Good grief. All right, there we go. Good stop defense, 4th and 4. Hopefully they just punt the ball. I'm guessing they're going to go for it. I think Kellen Moore, he strikes me as a more aggressive type of head coach. And they're in Panthers territory, so they got nothing to lose. They're playing with house money. I fully expect them to go for it here. Yeah, Daniel, division is a long shot, but also the Jags are probably underdogs against Denver next week. So if they drop that game and then you guys win out, I think the division's yours. So they are going for it here. They're 9 out of 27 on 4th down conversions this year. That's horrible. My goodness. And they false start. Let's go. Let's go. No conversion here. They're going to be punting after that. Back them up, ref. Back them up. Back them up. There we go. All right. I mean, hey, if you want to go for it on 4th and 9, be my guest, New Orleans. Please, by all means. I would be really sad if they converted, but there we go. Yeah, definitely a little bit of movement there. Good call. Good call. Oh my gosh, that step back throw. Jordan Love, my goat. Oh, good grief. I'm going to have to go look that up now. Oh yeah, Green Bay's moving. There we go. Texans offense looking more than serviceable. Absolutely. Daniel, do you know what's up with Woody Marks? I saw he was questionable at one point, and that's why your backup running back was going off, which I thought was great to see. What was his name? Jawar Jordan, I think. He was elite at Louisville in college, so I didn't even realize he was on your roster. But he went for over 100 today after Woody Marks seemingly left the game. All right, they do punt, by the way. We get the ball at our 11-yard line, so not the most ideal field position, but it doesn't matter. We got the ball. Oh, PS2 is hurt? Well, that's not good. Shoot, man. All right, let me hop on Twitter real quick, see if I'm missing anything. Or, get any intel on injuries. Stadium goes dead silent as Surtain goes down. That is not a great sign. Yikes. Did it look bad? Yeah, oh yeah, no, I mean, it definitely helps you guys. That defense is undeniably worse without Surtain out there. Still elite, but that's one of their best players, if not their best player in defense. But, man, he's hurt again, huh? I hope it's not bad. Haven't seen anything on it yet, but... Yeah, he just came back like last week. Seriously, though. That was a very short stint if he's out. It was non-contact. Well, we know what that generally means, but we are going to hope and pray for the best case scenario there. Good grief. There have been far too many injuries this year, it feels like. Absolutely insane. Your cousin just subscribed. Thank you very much, cousin. Appreciate it. Awesome stuff. Your other cousin, I gotcha. Alrighty, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, we really might be able to get to 500 by the end of the year, Daniel. We might be able to. Be pretty cool. Gonna go throw Grossi and Perna streams alike. Back in a few. Alrighty. Sounds good. Appreciate you, Midnight. Drop him a like. I should go do that too, actually. I have a phone. I can do that. Let's see. We like Tom Grossi around here. You guys, he has sent us 2 raids so far. Which I think is absolutely insane. If you told me that before the season, I wouldn't have believed you. I'm not sure I would have believed you if you told me he would send us 1 raid. It's crazy. Big Grossi fans around here. Alright. Still got a commercial break here. I'm just kind of filling the break with useless chatter. I like doing that. I'm still scrolling. Let me see. They're streaming together, huh? Nice. That makes sense, I guess. Alright, here we go. Brandon Staley, the Saints defensive coordinator. Man, it's weird. Bobby Brown is a beast. He sure is. He sure is. I'm glad that he's starting today. It sucks that Turk is out again, but I think Bobby Brown is better at this point. Yeah, it is sick. It absolutely is. Unbelievable. Man, Grossi Posse is special. Okay, Surtain was walking off, took knees to the head and ribs on the play, apparently. Dang. Okay. Well, it's good that he was walking off. It's a good sign. Alright, we got a handoff on 1st and 10. Rico is going to gain about 5 yards there. Solid run. We'll take it. Give us some more room to work with here. Alright. We got 2.5 minutes here in the first quarter. Hopefully we can add on to our lead. We didn't do that the last time these teams played. Again, we scored in our first drive and did nothing the rest of the game, so... Hopefully, it's a different story this time around in New Orleans. 2nd and 6, they gave him 4 yards on that. Here we go, ball at the 16. Got to get to the 22. Bryce under center. We got Trimble in motion. Bryce is going to fake the handoff. He's looking to throw. Tight end is open. It's going to be caught for the first down. There we go. Love to see it. Tommy Trimble, a little bit of redemption there after that tough drop in the first drive. Gets the catch and run here for the first down. Keep the chains moving. There we go. Good play by Bryce. That was actually really cool by Bryce. I'm watching the replay, because if he throws it at the wrong angle, that's just going to get batted or tipped, because the defender's right in his face. He was maneuvering a little bit, man. Like, sidearmed it a little bit. That was sick. Good job, Bryce. Good job, Bryce. Love to see it. We're critical of Bryce when he fails. We're going to praise him when he does well. That's how it works. It's only fair. Got it at the 25 now. Under center again is Bryce Young. Bryce, this time it's going to be a pitch to Rico. He's got a block. He gets a little bit of room, and he's going to go out of bounds after a 3-yard gain. There's a flag on the field, though. What's this? Please don't be a hold. Please don't be a hold. It's going to be a hold, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Illegal block below the waist on the defense. That's tough. Automatic first down. There we go. There we go. We will take it. Get the first down however we can. Yeah, Grossi seems like such a cool guy. He absolutely does. He absolutely does, man. Maybe one day I'll go out and meet him at one of his like fan events or anything that he does. Like, I know I've heard stories of other people meeting. I think you said that you met him, right? So be cool. Maybe someday. You see Perna on Yahoo Sports Show talking about the curse. Well, he got into the Yahoo Sports Show. Good for him. I feel like Perna's grown a lot this year. All right, we got it at the 42 now. Great drive so far. Bryce is going to play action. He's going to move up. He is going to run here. Couldn't find anyone open. Goes out of bounds after 2 yards. We'll take it. You've been a Grossi fan since last year. Love it. Love it. Oh, we got a flag. Post-play flag. I don't know what happened. I was looking at the chat instead of the game after the play ended. Did he get pushed out of bounds? Late hit? Yeah, I wouldn't call that a late hit. I don't know if they're calling it that or not yet. I think they're gonna get icky for the flag there. Yeah. Alright, so what happened there was, I think it was Cam Jordan of the Saints. He kind of pushed Bryce out of bounds. He took a tumble. But it was a legal play. He was in bounds when he got hit. There's nothing wrong with it. It wasn't unnecessary. And then Icky was going up after Cam Jordan for that, defending his quarterback. Honestly, I don't hate it for Icky. I like it. I like to see that, defending his quarterback. I actually like that. It sucks that it's going to back us up. I'm not going to hate on it, though. It's nice that we have an O-line that's going to defend our quarterback like that. So he's got Bryce's back. I like that. 2nd and 23 sucks, but look, is what it is. There are worse penalties to take. Ball at the 29 now. Hopefully Bryce can air it out here. Bryce, empty backfield. He's going to have to avoid the pressure. He's rolling out. What's he going to do here? He's just going to throw it away. All right. All right, yep. Yeah, all right. Penalty is going to cost us on this drive. That's unfortunate. All right. All right, they're giving us a game break here. It looks like the Rams have evened the score against the Detroit Lions, so they got a good game going on over there. Always nice. All right. I'll go ahead and I'll check the other games in a moment. We got 30 seconds here in the first quarter. I'm guessing this will be the last play unless we throw an incompletion, but knowing us, it's going to be a screen or just a dump off. Maybe it'll be a run. That's also possible. It's a run. Chuba's got a little bit of room, though. He makes it to the 40. Not bad. Helps the stats, but nope. Nope. It's going to be 4th and long. We're going to be punting, and that will end the first quarter. We got the lead. That's all that matters, but man, I wish we were more aggressive in situations like that. You know, Dave doesn't have a problem going for it consistently on 4th downs, and I like that. That's fun, because he seems to have good judgment with that. But then we have these 3rd and longs, and we just don't even try. Usually handing it off doesn't even help us. I mean, that time it did. We moved up, so that helps, but usually it doesn't help too much. I wish we actually took some shots. Like, we got a big receiver in Tet McMillan. Jalen Coker's super reliable. XL sometimes does things. I would rather do a screenplay or maybe just run a slant with XL and see if he can use the speed to go all the way. I don't know. I'd like to do something at least. Try to get the first down. But handing it off there is just saying, okay, you know what? We're not getting it. We're giving up on this one. You guys can have the ball. I guess it's risk-free at least. That way you don't end up going too aggressive and throwing a pick or something like that. But it's no fun. Yeah, I like him having Bryce's back as well. Yeah, it's good to see. I'm pretty sure there was a time, I don't remember how long ago it was, but there was a time where it wasn't like that. I'm sure we've seen that in Carolina, the offensive line just not there for their quarterback. So it's nice to see confirmation there. That locker room likes Bryce. We know that at least. Man, I wish you were right, Grady. Ted McMillan bomb. We're going to get one of them today. He's due. He's due. Yeah, at least he's throwing it away and not a pick. Absolutely, he's learned. He's learned. Dave still needs to give up play calling. I mean, I do think at some point he should. I do believe that. But also, maybe there's some risk in that because our offensive coordinator doesn't call plays. And I think I read that he did in the preseason and we were apparently not fond of that. Apparently that was really bad. Maybe it's too risky at this point when we're trying to make the playoffs to just hand over play calls. I would like to see him explore that at least going into next season. At the very least, I'd like that. Maybe it would be better because Dave's got a lot to manage as the head coach, so I'm sure it would take a lot of strain off of him. I don't get the sense that he wants to, though. I don't think he's the type to give up play calling. I think he's going to hold on to that as long as he can. That can work, though. We got Sean Payton in Denver. He refuses to give up play calling. And, well, their offense is abysmal. It's boring to watch, but he's won a Super Bowl. Packers kicked another field goal. Good grief. They're all on a break right now? Yikes. That's unfortunate. We need a new OC this offseason. I wouldn't even disagree with that. I think it's just that I think our OC is Brad Idzik, which we never hear his name, because I'm not even sure what he does, but he works as Dave. They work together. They work together in Tampa. He brought him with him to Carolina, and I don't think Dave is going to let him go and replace him. But if we can't trust him to call plays, then I don't know. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Maybe Idzik is actually playing a big role in the play calling, and we just don't know it as fans. I have no idea. You love Bryce even as a non-Panthers fan. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Like, everyone roots for Bryce. Like, I don't think anyone actually hates him personally. A lot of people will, criticize his play on the field, which I think is valid. If you play poorly, then you're open to criticism. That's true for anyone in the league. Okay, pretty good punt there. Wow. Love it. That landed inbounds inside their 5-yard line and went out of bounds instead of going into the end zone. So they're going to have really bad field position. Great punt by Sam Martin. Good grief. I was really nervous when we let our previous punter go, Johnny Hecker, because he was really good. I didn't know anything about Sam Martin coming into the year, but he's been really good for us. I've been really satisfied with his efforts as the punter, so good to see. It's good to see. If you can't trust him to call plays, bring someone else in. I would agree. If there's an upgrade out there, if there's someone you can trust to call plays, then I'd say go for it. But it also is just going to be, does Dave want to give up play calling? Is he willing to give up play calling? And that's just not something I believe he is willing to do. I could be wrong. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm sure there's more to it. New Orleans got the ball at 5 at their own 5-yard line. Really bad field position after a fantastic punt. We got to capitalize here. They're backed up. Our defense has played well today. Let's get another stop. Taysom Hill is out there in motion. Shuck is under center. It's going to be a play action. Shuck is going to throw to Taysom Hill, I believe, who's going to gain about 7 yards. All right. Wait, that wasn't Taysom. Who was Stoll? Where did Taysom go on that play? I know he was out there. Good grief. Jack Stoll. I don't think I've heard that name before. Is he a tight end 2 or 3 in New Orleans, I guess? Now I gotta look into this. What the heck? I don't know who this is. Jack Stoll. Well, it's not often I hear a name that I haven't heard. Like, I could have named 3 Saints tight ends before this game, and this is a new name. They hand off and run for a first down there. Alright. Devin, no, that's not Devin Neal, that's Estime. He was a former running back in Denver. I remember a lot of hype about him, but he didn't ever take off there. Yeah, I don't know who this Jack Stoll guy is. I'm just gonna forget that. Cool. Cool. Poor guy punts 24/7 isn't even that good. At least I don't have the Raiders punter. Good grief, yeah. I mean, he is making his money out there, that's for sure. Shuck under center. This time it is a handoff again to Devin Neal, I believe. How many running backs do they have? That's not Devin Neal, and it's not Estime. They're just rotating 3 different backs out there now. I don't know who Hole is. I usually know these players. I don't know who Hole is. Good grief. Only gained a few yards that time. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Evan Hull. Running back out of Northwestern. Okay. Maybe I should have spent more time scouting the opponents this week. I thought Devin Neal was going to get like 20 carries, so I didn't realize other running backs were going to be involved. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. There's a flag on the field, though. Play is blown dead. Please be a false start. It is a false start. Let's go. Back him up. Back him up. Love it. All right. Micah Parsons holding call. Really? They don't ever call those. That's what I've been told, at least. Rare JSN drop just happened. I was really hoping JSN was going to break the single season receiving record. Doesn't seem like he's going to be able to, though. I agree that Dave won't want to, but there's more than one game we lost because of his play calling this year. True. He needs to swallow his ego and better the team. Yeah, I see that for sure. There's also the possibility he improves as a play caller, because I do think there's improvement. He's just inconsistent. Oh, nearly picked off. Oh, man. Almost had it there. Errant throw by Shuck. Smith-Wade almost had that, man. Ugh. I don't know if that got tipped or anything, because that throw went to nobody. Smith-Wade almost had it. I don't think he was even looking at the ball until the very end there. I think he had his eyes on the receiver and then realized, oh, I can get that ball. But it was just too late to react to it. Man, he almost had that. Almost had that. All right. 3rd and 13 now. We better not let him convert. Shuck has got all day here. He throws across the field. It's going to be... Oh, he caught it at the 29. Vele with the catch. Former receiver out of Denver. Devon Vele. Bro. We didn't have any pressure on him that play. He had all day. Vele got open eventually. 86 in coverage. That is Smith-Wade. Oh, they're going to get us for roughing the passer, too. Oh, my. Ashawn Robinson charged with roughing the passer. Add on 15 to the end of that play. Good grief, man. Unbelievable. Okay. It's fine. It is fine. Absolutely fine. It's gonna be fine. Alright. So they're moving upfield now. They started at the 5, and they're... What are they at now? The 40? 45. Yeah. Alright. Shuck is keeping this one. He's dropping back to pass. Pressure's coming. We're gonna bring him down. It's a sack. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Finally got him. We don't get a lot of sacks this year, man. It's nice when we do. That is Gibson with the sack. We haven't seen him a lot. I think he was signed to our practice squad later in the year. He's getting some snaps. Good play there by Gibson. I barely even know who Gibson is. That's how little we've seen him this year. Love to see it, though. Love to see it. That is Trevis Gibson. There we go. Yeah, we've barely seen him this year. Only a few games. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, here we go. 2nd and 14. We better get off the field here. That's delay a game. Come on, ref. Play clock hit 0. Shuck throws. It's caught short for about 5 or 6 yards. There's a flag on the field, though. I don't know why. They should have called delay a game, though. Like, the play clock hit 0. Like, clearly hit 0, I thought. But... 2 fouls, 1 on each team, so it'll be offsetting penalties. So we're going to replay 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and 14 again. Alright. I mean, I would say that's nice because it's 2nd and 14, but also it would have been 3rd and 9 if the penalties hadn't happened, so neither situation was ideal for them. Oh yeah, they were holding Gibson. Gibson almost got another sack on that play, man. They were holding him. Apparently Smith-Wade had a holding penalty too, though, in the secondary. Smith-Wade's having a weird game right now. Almost had a pick and then had a couple penalties on him. Don't love that. Shug dropping back to pass. Pressure's coming. He dumps it off. It's going to be caught for no gain. Defense is swarming after that. There's another flag. We got endless yellow on the field here. What's it this time? What is it this time? I'm not used to this in Panthers games, man. I know other teams have this. Oh, hands to the face on the defense. What's going on, man? My goodness. Yeah, I mean that looks like the right call. Yeah, Bobby Brown guilty on that one. Again, I'm not used to this in Panthers games. It's not usually a lot of flags this early on. They got the ball at the 46 now. Hey, a turnover here would be nice. Offset all those penalties. We got a carry here for about 2 yards. Not much to say there. Good run defense. The run defense has been pretty solid most of the season. We've had a couple of really bad games. Ask James Cook how much he likes our run defense. But overall, we've had a pretty solid year. Definite improvement from last season. This will be 2nd and 8 coming up. Yeah, we need a tight end. We're good on offensive linemen. It's just that we haven't stayed healthy this year, but we got a good unit. We definitely need an edge rusher, man. Nick Scorton is going to be really good, but we need someone else there too. Yeah, there's still some missing pieces here. We could be really good if we can address all the needs. Taking steps though. Shuck is going to throw. It's going to be caught. And it's going to be a first down into Panthers territory. That's Devon Vele again, his 2nd catch of the day. He was reliable in Denver. I remember that. I was shocked that Denver traded him away for next to nothing. I don't know why they did that. He's really solid. Nope, just a pretty good route. Found a soft spot in the coverage. Looked like it was zone. 1st and 10 at the 42. 9 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. It's going to be a handoff, and he's got a block there, but he's still not going to gain a whole lot. 3 yards there. It leaps through the air, and it's like, guess what? It's another flag. It is another flag. This one better be on them, man. There we go. They call hold on the offense. There we go. There we go. All right. Man. What a weird game so far, huh? Good grief. There's a flag every other play on this drive. These teams are really fighting, man. That's what I'm going to go with. That's why there's so many flags. We're not in discipline. We're just fighting hard. Denver touchdown? Dang. That's unfortunate. Okay, now Green Bay needs a touchdown. Air it out to Christian Watson next play. O-line is actually pretty good. Absolutely. Not to mention young and getting better. Could definitely use a good tight end. Definitely. Yeah. Maybe we can get Sadiq out of Oregon in the draft. That pass is complete on 1st and 20. Down around the 46. That was a good effort on that catch. Jeez. That was pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. Really jumped up for that. Scorton seems like he's got a high upside, but how is the other edge guy we drafted doing? Princely Uman-Mielen. We haven't really heard his name a whole lot this year. He's not even starting for us yet, I'm pretty sure. Scorton's starting, but yeah, I mean Princely's got potential as well, but he hasn't shown a whole lot. Scorton's shown a lot. He hasn't gotten home a lot when he's pressuring the quarterback, but we've seen enough from him. We had another flag. It's a false start this time. I mean, I'm glad that they're committing penalties now, too. But this is getting ridiculous, guys. Can we stop committing penalties? No. We definitely need a tight end, though. We need, I wouldn't oppose drafting some offensive line depth in the later rounds. Like, if we could get a center, that'd be nice. Although, I like Cade Mays. We'll see how much he's going to command. We'll see how much we have to pay Icky. He's having a really good year. He's in a contract year, I'm pretty sure. Shug dropping back to pass. He's going to throw for the first down. It is... Oh, wow. What a catch by Vele. It is actually short by a yard, though. Dude, Devon Vele is so good. What a grab. He went up for that one. Gee whiz. He went up for that. He snagged that thing. 3rd and 1 now. We got to stop him here. It's another run, and Devin Neal gets the first down. Gosh. We can't guard Vele on this drive. Like, seriously, though, Vele went up for that. Like, that's the type of grab you expect Ted McMillan to go up and get if Bryce throws it a little inaccurately. It was a little behind him. He had to reach out for it. Once again, I cannot believe Denver traded him away for next to nothing. Okay. 1st and 10 at the 30. A turnover would be great, Panthers. Come on. We got a run here. He's got some room. Dang it. He's going to get the first down. And a little bit more down around the 15. Devin Neal. Alright. Oh, hey, there's another flag. There's another flag. Woohoo. We'll see what they call. I have no idea what it is. Hopefully a hold. Oh, they pick up the flag. No foul on the play, they say. Okay. Alright. Green Bay stopped committing personal foul penalties. Yeah. Sounds like you got a lot of yellow in that one, too. Do we need to go after more edge rushers in the draft, or would a good free agent do? I'd be fine with a good free agent because I believe in the upside Nick Scorton has, but I don't know who's available. I don't really want to pay for Hendrickson if he hits the market, so I don't know who else is going to be available. If we are in position to draft a good one, I'm okay with it. Honestly, 1st round, I think we should just go best player available. So, we'll have to see how the board falls. We got a quarterback keeper here for Shuck. He's going to gain about 4 yards before going out of bounds. I'm surprised it took this long to see a quarterback keeper, though. He was running all over Tampa last week. Looked pretty good doing it. I appreciated it last week when we needed that from him, but can we not do that today? They have the lowest touchdown rate in the red zone this season at 41%, by the way. I had no idea. That's pretty rough. Hopefully, they don't fix that here. Let's keep him out of the end zone. Let's hold him to 3 or 0. Let's get a turnover. They got it at the 12 now, 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation. Play clock winding down. He takes a snap. He's looking to throw fast. It's going to be... Oh, my gosh. Come on. Oh. He dropped it and then somehow made the catch anyway. Like, that's pure luck. Like, you can't even do anything about it. Like, Mike Jack was playing good coverage. He got in there and made it a tough catch. Like, he couldn't catch that. Somehow, Juwan Johnson got that ball. My gosh. The Saints receivers and tight ends are making ridiculous catches in this game. Good grief. 3rd and 1 looks like they're going to do a tush push. No, it's going to be handed off to Taysom, who is going to get the... No! Whoa! Why did he go backwards? He did not get the first down. I thought that was the easiest first down ever for Taysom Hill. Just run straight forward. You had a path. But he didn't. Roseman makes the tackle for the stop. It's going to be 4th and 1, and you have to think they're going for it. It looked like a tush push, but then they turned around and give it to Taysom. How does Taysom not get the first down? Wow. Great effort by the defense to keep him short. Roseman really came up clutch there. Okay. Gibson also had an impact on that play. 4th and 1. Yeah, might as well. This time it is a quarterback keeper, and it's an easy first down. This is honestly just a ridiculous drive for New Orleans. I don't know, man. Colts take back the lead on another field goal. Wow. All right, riveting game there. Hey, honestly, good for them. Good for them. Good for Phillip Rivers and the Colts. Nothing against the Seahawks, but I think everyone is rooting for Indianapolis today. Outside of Seattle fans, of course. They're on an 11-minute drive. This is ridiculous. It's a pitch here on 1st and goal from the 4. Devin Neal, I believe. He's going to get in for the touchdown. What a messy drive there. So many penalties. Honestly, like I can't even be mad at our defense. Like, a lot of that was their receivers and tight ends making just ridiculous grabs. And it's like, how are we supposed to stop that? Like, Vele made multiple catches where he just went up for it and he snagged it. Really tough grabs to make. And then Juwan Johnson with the luckiest catch of his life. I don't know. Man. That's just tough. It's just tough. They're being aggressive. They're playing with house money, and they capitalized there. The PAT is good. We are tied up at 7. If we get swept by the Saints, I'm going to completely lose it. Same. I will not be okay if we lose this game. With so much on the line now. No, but I mean, that was just a really well-executed drive for New Orleans. Just a lot of really great catches by their pass catchers. And it's just, our defense couldn't have done much against those receivers on those plays. Like, I'm not mad at our defense for that one. Surely we should have been able to get off the field, and if we hadn't committed some of those penalties, we would have gotten off the field. But the end result, regardless, is a 95-yard touchdown drive for New Orleans. Not great. We win today, and then we beat Tampa once, and we're in the playoffs. This is not a game we can lose. It would be an unacceptable loss. But we're not getting negative right now, because we're tied up at 7. We've looked like the better team overall today. We get the ball with 3.5 minutes before halftime, and we start the second half with the ball. So we have a great chance here to drain the rest of the time and go up 14-7 at halftime, and then start the second half with another chance to extend the lead. So we're in position. We just have to execute well. We just got to execute, man. What a ridiculous drive, though. I mean, that took up 11.5 minutes there. It's not usually a good sign. Our offense got a lot of rest, though, so I guess that's something. If we are the Panthers of old, what we're going to do is go 3 and out, and then our bruised and battered, tired defense is going to go out there immediately, and that's just not going to be any good. But I'm going to choose to believe we are not the Panthers of old. This is a different team under Canales and Bryce Young. We're going to go out there, and we're going to drive it downfield. That is what I choose to believe. This is fine. Alright, let me check in on the Colts-Seahawks game. You said it was 6-3. I just want to see how Rivers is doing. 5 for 11, 42 yards. I mean, look, you got as many passing yards as Sam Darnold. Not efficient, but who cares? However he does, like, I'm going to be impressed. I'm not going to hate on his performance regardless. Remarkable he's even playing. See, Packers are looking to score on this drive. Good. Niners are going to score. Rams-Lions is pretty close. Nice. It wouldn't mean anything. It would make the path more narrow, though, because we would have to sweep Tampa to make the playoffs. Like, I'm pretty sure. Or I guess we could beat them once and beat Seattle, but we would also need Tampa to lose to Miami. Yeah. A win today makes it so much more easy. But if we drop this game, we most likely are going to have to sweep Tampa. It's not a season ender, but I mean, this game is huge for us. We win this game, we should win the division. We drop this game, the odds are going to go back in Tampa's favor, which means nothing. The games are played on the field, but plenty of ball left in this one, though. Hopefully our offense can come out swinging here. 3.5 minutes. Got to retake the lead. We're going to field this at the 5 and run it out to the 10, the 15, the 20. Going to make it to the 25. Going to go down around the 27. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of big returns in our run game here. Or not run game, like kickoff return. So we pretty consistently get the ball between this 27 and 35-yard line. That's fine. McMillan is second in receiving yards among all rookies this year. Apparently, Igbuka passed him on Thursday night. Can we get Tet a pass here? Because I'd like to see him pass Igbuka here. Touchdown, there we go. Love to see it. Love to see it. Fair enough. I mean, the Saints are... Seems like they've been Bryce's kryptonite based on some of the stats that were floating out this week, but... It would be big to get this win. Bryce, he's got time. He's going to have to run up, and he throws. It's going to be wide open, caught for the first down. That's Jalen Coker across midfield. Let's go. Let's go. Love to see it. Bro, Jalen Coker is so good. We should have been getting him involved in the passing game much earlier in the year. He needs at least 8 targets a game. He's so reliable. Great route runner, great hands. I mean, he was wide open on that play. Defense was not counting on him. Bro, you got a touchdown taken back by a flag. That's ridiculous. Sounds like a messy game there. Ball at the 49 here in Carolina. Come on. Bryce hands off to Chuba. Gonna get about 3 yards. That'll kill a little bit of time, so I like it. We can take it down to 2:01, and then we'll have the 2-minute warning. I don't know if that's what we'll do, but we do have to snap the ball at least once more before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8. They only give him 2 yards on that? That's a bad spot. Maybe the graphic is wrong. That happens sometimes. Alright, no, they just gave him a bad spot. Okay, nice. Coker in motion. Bryce under center takes a snap. Hands off to Chuba. He's not going to get too far. Another 2 or 3 yards on that one, so we'll have 3rd and medium coming up after the 2-minute warning. Canales and company, they're going to have plenty of time to figure this out, draw up a good play, and get the first down. This is fine. He was injured. We couldn't get him involved much earlier, and he needed a couple of games to get back up to game speed. He missed the first 4 games, I believe. But still, like I don't think he gets more than like 3 or 4 catches a game. I would like to get that up to 6 or 7 catches a game. I hate those numbers now. I can't say those numbers anymore. I don't know, maybe I'm off on that, but it seems like he does not get enough targets. Like, I know he was injured, and I know we had to get him up to speed, but we're pretty late in the year, and let me see. He got 6 targets last week. The 3 games before that, he got 4 targets. 1 target against Green Bay. That was early November. That was more understandable. Like, his season high for targets in the game is 6. Like, I'm just saying, I would like to see that go up. I'd like to see Ted get more targets consistently, too. I mean, we've had some big games from McMillan, and then we've had some games where he's barely targeted. So, just kind of inconsistent there, which is a little surprising. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. I think he missed 4 games. I'm going to fact check that now, too. Let me see. If we had him in those early games, like I'm pretty sure we beat Arizona, which, by the way, looking back, I can't believe we lost to Arizona. Apparently, they just played their best game of the year against us and decided to call it a year after that. It's crazy. I don't know what to make of the loss of the Jags at this point. I think maybe they're just that good. They're similar to us. Like, if Trevor Lawrence is not turning the ball over, he plays really well, as we saw today. But sometimes he just plays really badly. He's either great or he's terrible. He's like Bryce Young. There's no middle ground. Touchdown. That was a highlight. There we go. Packers are up. Good to hear. Yeah, Jalen Coker made his debut against the Jets. Back whenever that was. That week 5 or week 6? Number of targets also depends on who you're playing / being covered by. True. But I don't think Coker usually has the number 1 corner covering him. And if he does, then why isn't McMillan open even more? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Defenses are different. Like, with our defense, we don't have J.C. Horn shadowing our opponent's top receiver. It's just not how our defense works. It would be nice. There are some games this year where we better have J.C. Horn shadowing the top corner, you know, when we face Tampa and Mike Evans. I would like to see Mike Evans get shadowed in that game. But, anywho. 3rd and 5 now. This is a big one. Please, offense, convert this. Bryce Young, you are that guy. Show us right here what you've got. At the 44-yard line. Bryce, it's a handoff on 3rd and 5. Hubbard gets a couple of yards. It's not going to get close to the first down. We better be going for it, because why else are you running on 3rd and 5? Okay. Surely we're going for it. There's no excuse to call that play if you're not going for it. The offense is out there. It looks like we're going for it. Okay. All right. I know we're one of the best teams in the league at 4th down conversions, but this is still nerve-wracking every single time we go for it. Empty backfield for Bryce. A lot of pass catchers out there. Bryce, pressure's coming. He's rolling out of the sack. He throws. It is caught wide open by Ted McMillan. There we go. Catch and run across the 25. 20. Gonna go down around the 20-yard line. Whew. My goodness. That was clutch by Bryce Young. He had pressure immediately. He had to escape a sack, keep rolling out, find Ted McMillan wide open. The catch and run did us well there. Oh, my goodness. Gosh, man. That is the upside of Bryce Young. He can do that. When he's on, he is on. Bryce looking to throw. He's going to throw this one away out of bounds. Oh, man. This team, you guys. This team. So nerve-wracking. What a play by Ted McMillan, though. We're talking about Bryce Young being clutch for there. That was a great play by Ted McMillan. Great route. He was wide open, and then the catch and run after was great, too. I agree with the comparison, but Bryce's upside is better. I would agree with, well, I don't know. Because I know Trevor was hyped up as the generational prospect, so you could argue his upside is just, you know, best in the league. I don't know, though. They're very different play styles, too. Bryce, looking to throw, he's going to be a short pass to Sanders, who is going to get dropped for a loss. I don't know why we're throwing behind the sticks to Jatavian Sanders there. Don't love that. All right. Yeah, no, Trevor wouldn't. I don't think Trevor would be able to escape that, really. I mean, he can run, but I think he probably takes the sack on that play. All right. They call a timeout, so we got about 30 seconds left here. Just don't turn it over. We can at least take 3 points here. That's something. Ideally, we punch it into the end zone here, but worst case scenario should be 3 points. This should not be a situation where we have but just something we've seen throughout the year, a ridiculous turnover that shouldn't happen. This is not where we want that. We need to show that we've learned from our mistakes, and we make a good play here. You can do what John Cena did, give up, give the Panthers the dub. Man. Let's hope so. They need more than you. Yep. The Saints need to lose out so they get a good draft pick. They should lose today. All right, here we go. 3rd and 11 at the 22. Again, just don't turn it over. Let's try to get the first down and score. Bryce, looking to throw. It's going to be thrown. It is caught. No, he dropped it. Oh, Ted, come on, man. It was in your hands. Defender was in there, too, I guess. Maybe he batted it away, but Ted, you've got to grab that. Bro. It was... I mean, great play by the New Orleans defender getting his hand in there at the last second, but McMillan has to hold on to that. It was not a perfect throw by Bryce. It was a little behind him. If it's a little more in front of him, it's a touchdown, but... Alright, Fitz makes it from 40 at least. That's tough, man. That's tough. We'll take the lead, though. 10-7. Fitzgerald sneaks that one in for the lead. Ah, man. Look, again, it was not the most accurate throw by Bryce. If it was thrown in front of him, it is an easy touchdown. The defender doesn't get a chance to make a play on the ball. But it still should have been caught. But that should have been caught by McMillan. He should have been able to hold on to it. You just hate to see it from our rookie. Rookie receiver's having a great year. But he does have some drops sometimes, which is not expected. Coming out of college, he did not have a drop issue. So it's very surprising that that has been his main issue this season. But you know what? He'll learn from it. He'll grow. We won't have the drop issues moving forward, ideally. It is what it is. We will take the points nonetheless. And we start the second half with the ball. We should have a good chance to extend the lead. Just don't do anything dumb at the end of the half here, please. Please. Oh, man. Unbelievable. I mean, look, you gotta give credit where it's due, though. That was a really good play by the defender. McMillan still should have held on, but great play by the defender. Good play on the ball. At least we got the points. Yeah, no, we'll take the points at least. There have been games this year where we would have turned it over instead of taking points, so at least we can say we had improvement in that regard. Yeah, no, we'll take it. We'll take it. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us, though. I don't know how Tampa lost to the Falcons, but who cares? You know, that made no sense. Like, Atlanta was down 14 points. Usually it's them. They choke the game, not Tampa. And Tampa looked really good on offense, too. It was the first time they looked good on offense in a long time. But that defense, man, like Kirk Cousins was shredding them. That's alright, he's going to lock in and not drop another one all game. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Yeah. And that is why I have a stance that if the game is on the line and you're going to throw it up, it's a recent stance, to be fair. If you have to throw it up to somebody, I want it to be Jalen Coker. Like, I trust his hands a little bit more than I trust Tet's hands. If you just need a big play, then I would trust McMillan more because there's just a stronger chance he's going to go off for a big gain than Jalen Coker. But if you just need a conversion, Coker's hands are just... he's not dropping it. It's good to have both receivers who we can usually rely on, though. It's been a while since we could say that. But hopefully Coker's our long-term wide receiver 2, or at the very least he's our 3. Chain mover. Alright, 10-7 is the score. We'll have kickoff in a moment. Yeah, the announcers are saying, too, Bryce kind of missed a little bit on the throw. It's true, if he throws it in front of him a little more, the defender doesn't have a chance at it, but Tet still has to catch that. It's a little bit like both are at fault. Alright, they're going to field it at the 9. They're running it out to the 25. He's going to make it to the 27 or 28 before going down. Alright, we'll take it. We will take it. By the way, Midnight, I am so sorry. I have not mentioned it yet. Congratulations. You were right. The Chiefs have missed the playoffs. Insane, honestly. I can't believe that. I mean, obviously this late into the year I believe it, but it's really amazing. Like, that's not even a bad team. They're not supposed to be bad. All of their losses are to good teams, close losses. They're 6-8 though. They find ways to lose. That's all that matters. So, gotta give you your flowers, man. You called it. You tried to tell us all season. I didn't see anyone else saying it, so not until during the season. So, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. That was a great take. And New Orleans is going to kneel it down. They're not going to try anything, even though they have time and 2 timeouts. They kneel it down, and it's going to be 10-7 at the half. We'll take it. I'll take it. Prayers up for Patrick Mahomes, by the way. He was injured at the end of that game. It looked like it was pretty rough. I don't know what it is, but hopefully he's okay. I mean, we're happy the Chiefs are missing the playoffs because we get new faces. We're going to see a new team in the AFC Championship this year. So, yeah. But hopefully Mahomes is all right. Yeah, they lost to LA. They were in field goal range at the end. Gardner Minshew had to come in and he threw an interception and that ended the game. So LA held on there. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. The early slate, honestly, it was really, really good. It was a lot of fun keeping up with that because I don't usually get to watch the early slate. I'm usually busy watching Carolina. So I actually got to watch the games and there was a lot of good stuff. I mean, the Chiefs got eliminated. The Bengals got shut out, which I thought was going to be the most shocking thing that would happen. But, no, it's not even top 3. It might be top 3. It might be 3, though. Bengals got shut out with the Joe Burrow-led offense. Burrow threw another pick 6 this week. I don't know what to do with that. Burrow just does not look that good. Yeah, the Bills made the big comeback. The Jags scored 48 points. Trevor Lawrence looked elite. Maybe that said more about the Jets than the Jags, but it's weird. Yeah, no, I agree. They're going to be scary next year, out to prove a point. And again, we were talking about this last week, I think. They're going to play a third-place schedule, so they're going to have some easier opponents, you would think. That division is going to be no joke, though. You know, aside from the Raiders, you would think. We'll see what they do at quarterback in the offseason. But Denver and LA, they're not going anywhere. Yeah, and I do fear the Chiefs are going to get a really good playmaker in the draft. Like they're going to be in position to possibly get Travis Kelce's replacement. The tight end out of Oregon is probably going to be good. They might be able to get Jeremiah Love at running back because they need a running back. Like they're going to add talent in the offseason. They're going to get a third-place schedule. And as you said, they're going to be out to prove a point. Everyone is quick to say the Chiefs dynasty is over. I would say it's on hold. Obviously, they're not winning it this year. Nope, they'd have to completely change the rules to do that. The dynasty's not over yet. It's temporarily on hold. They could very well be back better than ever next year. I hope not, because I would like to see an extended run from all these other teams that are now really good. By the way, I'm just now kind of realizing the Jags are actually a threat in the AFC to get a high seed. If they just win out, they're at 13 wins. And that would include a tiebreaker over Denver. Oh my gosh, can the Jags realistically get the 1 seed? They're going to be favored in every game except next week against Denver. This is not something we've talked about at all on this channel. We've just long been assuming they lose to Denver next week. Is this a reality that we could be facing? Surely not. No, surely not. Can't believe I'm even wondering that right now. That's crazy. This season has been insane. Just absolutely insane. Oh, look at that. The Colts. The Colts are up 10 points. Phillip Rivers threw for a touchdown. Let's go. I love that. Absolutely love that. Rivers, 10 out of 16. 81 yards and a touchdown. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm guessing the Colts still miss the playoffs with the schedule they have, but if they beat Seattle today, I mean, the game against San Francisco becomes winnable. The Jags game is winnable. At home, at least. And then the game against the Texans, they could be fighting for a playoff spot in Week 18 if they hold on today. Look, I'm surprised they got 13 points in the first half. I might be even more surprised that they have not allowed Seattle to do much. Seattle's only got 3 points. They only have 36 total yards. What is going on there? Good grief. And Denver scored. Sorry, Grady. So Denver's up 14-13. Honestly, more touchdowns than I expected in the entirety of that game, so good for the people watching. I thought that'd be pretty boring. If you told me 13-14 would be the final score, I would believe you. But that's the score with 2 minutes remaining, so interesting. Niners-Titans. The Titans are driving right now. They're in a close game. It's a bit surprising. Yeah, weird stuff so far in the late slate. All the games are close. Lions-Rams. The Lions are driving right now, actually. They could be holding... They're going to hold the lead at halftime. Well, imagine if the Rams and Seahawks lose today. So the Rams are still hold the NFC West lead. Who leads the... I guess Green Bay would lead the conference if they win, but if they also lose... Could Chicago be the 1 seed again? Is there a chance for that happening? Good grief. The playoff picture this year is just so weird. It's so weird. Yeah, I think Chicago, if LA, Seattle, and Green Bay all lose, Chicago would be the 1 seed. That's so weird. Oh, and then you factor in San Francisco. If they win, then it would be San Fran, LA, and Seattle all at 10 wins in the NFC West. They'd all be 10-4. Oh my goodness, yeah, San Francisco would have the division lead, I'm pretty sure. With the best division record. Niners fans, you ought to be watching those games pretty closely. Seattle and LA both trailing right now. Good grief. Okay. Do you think Ted McMillan will score? Yes. I'm going to say he gets a touchdown in this game. He's going to redeem himself for the drop. I'll say that. Yep, he gets a touchdown in this game. I don't know. It's hard to predict, honestly. I hope he does. That'd be a good sign for us. Someone's going to score, though. We are scoring another touchdown in this game. That I feel confident in. Toyotathon Jordan Love going to pull it out. He might. He might, I believe. That's such a weird trend, by the way. I know people joke about it, they make memes, but it actually is so strange how he plays a lot better during Toyotathon. That makes no sense. It's probably a complete coincidence. It's got to be. But it's weird that it keeps happening. I don't know. I like it, though. I'm all here for the memes. Yeah, Love's having a great day so far. 161 passing yards in the first half against that Denver defense. That's impressive. 180 now. Nice. Hey, hold up now. Call me crazy, but Jordan Love could make a late push at the MVP award. Not saying he will, but he's been playing really well lately. If Green Bay ends up getting the 1 seed, which is possible if the Rams and Seahawks both end up losing today. The Rams are down 10 points. They've given up 24 to the Lions in the first half. Detroit coming alive. Hmm. Yeah, Jordan Love, though, if he keeps playing well, he could enter the MVP conversation. Genuinely. Alright. Yeah, all the late slate games are pretty good. Very intriguing stuff. Man. Oh yeah, a game we have not talked about at all. The Eagles winning 31-0. We barely talked about it, at least. Nothing to say about that. I mean, good grief. I think Pete Carroll's probably going to be one and done. They'll probably fire him after the season ends. That just has not worked out. You can blame the quarterback play, too. That's probably the primary reason they've been bad. And the offensive line in Vegas is really bad, but it seems like everyone is disliking the coaching job there. So maybe it sounds like he's going to be one and done, Pete Carroll in Vegas. We'll see, though. I'm still hearing that Gannon in Arizona is going to be safe. I don't necessarily agree with that, but from all that I've heard from people on Twitter who are closer to the situation, it sounds like Gannon is safe. We'll see how the season plays out. I don't know. Imagine going 3-14 potentially, and you don't get fired in your third season, though. That's crazy. The fact that Toyota teamed up with Love makes it so much better. W for the advertising department. Absolutely. That's a smart move. It's good marketing there. Absolutely. Yeah, they're showing the end of the Chiefs season here at halftime. Gardner Minshew with that just horrible interception, man. I had just told someone before that, too, that he's a reliable backup. He could go in and win them that game, possibly. I didn't predict it. I thought the game was over at that point, but I thought it was really funny timing that I said that, and then immediately he throws an interception. I'm just like, I guess I don't know ball. There you go. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, we have a lot of hits on this channel. We have a lot of misses. The Chiefs were definitely a big miss. Definitely a big miss. Yeah. I should have faded them a lot sooner this year. Just too much of a coward to buy into what was actually happening and just blindly believing the Mahomes magic. But it didn't happen. Did not happen. And I am okay with it. Sometimes you're wrong and you want to be wrong, you know? I'll take the L on that one any day. I'm also going to be glad to take the L on Phillip Rivers, because my guess was that he was not going to look good. My guess was that he'd have a rough go at it today. But so far, he's playing well. He's doing what he needs to do. Heck of a performance so far. I'm shocked that he's thrown the ball 16 times so far, though. I did not expect that. They're going to have the lead at halftime, so that's huge, man. That's one of the best teams in the league. Bro, if Phillip Rivers and Indianapolis can lead Seattle, Carolina absolutely can. That Seattle team is very beatable. We've hyped them up a lot, but they've not looked as good recently. I know they blew out Atlanta last week, but that game was tied at halftime. Like, Seattle's obviously a very good team, but yeah, they're beatable. They are very beatable. I can see it, man. I can see us beating Seattle. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. We obviously have to hold on today. That's important, but look, we could beat anyone if we are on point. If we are playing well, we can compete with anyone. I do respect him for that, actually, keeping Kyler on the bench. I do respect that. That was a good move, and it was long overdue. Brissett's played admirably in his absence. I'm guessing Brissett's going to be their week 1 starter next year with how he's played overall. I know they're getting blown out a lot this year, but I mean, it's mostly the defense giving up all those points after all. I'm guessing Brissett's going to be week 1 starter next year. I think he's earned it, and I think they'll have a rookie backing him up. I'm guessing Gannon's going to end up getting fired next year, but I don't know. Maybe it works out better. Oh yeah, the Rams are definitely a better all-around team, and we did beat them, so we can beat Seattle. I agree. They're really good at playing on the road, though, so I know we're going to be home for that one, but I'm not even sure it'll matter if we're at home, because we played well at home, but they just very rarely lose on the road. It's quite strange. It's quite strange. They're very beatable, and I do believe we have a good record against them all time. I don't recall watching us lose to Seattle a whole lot. Seems like usually we have the upper hand there. Glad you could stream. Me too. Glad I could be live for arguably our biggest game since 2018. I mean, I say that now, but if we win, then next week will also be our biggest game. So I'm guessing they'll cut Kyler. I doubt anyone wants to trade into that contract. Either that, or Arizona's just going to have to eat up a good chunk of that contract to get somebody to bite, which is also possible. We've seen other teams do that. Just to get rid of a quarterback who they overpaid and don't want. It's possible. I don't think they keep him on the roster. I doubt that they really can. I don't think they want him in that locker room next year. If they're going to bring in a young player to compete for the job, I don't think it makes sense to keep him. So I don't know who would want to trade for him, though. That's another thing. Like, even if you're willing to give up any draft capital for him, who wants Kyler? I don't know how he's viewed around the league. I've heard some whispers of the Jets possibly being interested in trading for a quarterback. Everyone links Joe Burrow to them, even though that makes absolutely no sense with the state of their offensive line. Yeah, and with his injury history, he should not be playing in that stadium. I could see Kyler going to the Jets. Could see the Steelers. They're going to be in the quarterback market again unless Rodgers comes back for another season, which, who knows? Maybe he will. You never know with him. They beat us a lot until 2015, but we've won more than them since then. Makes sense, because I don't know a whole lot that went on before 2015, so... yeah, so from the time that I've been watching, we've mostly won. Nice. On the topic of Cardinals, Gannon will probably be on his way out. Actually, before you arrived, I was saying I've heard otherwise. I've heard that he's probably safe, and it's due to most of that roster being injured. I don't know if that'll end up being true, and I don't even agree with it. I think that he should be out. It's year 3, man. But, I don't know, maybe it works out for him. Maybe it works out. Do you think Mendoza deserved the Heisman? I'll say this: I don't think anyone this year deserved the Heisman. I mean, the Heisman, everyone was down this year. Like, you compare Mendoza to previous winners' his stats, they just don't add up. But with this year's ballot, I think you have to give it to Mendoza over Sayan, given that Mendoza's team went undefeated. They went head-to-head. Sayan had the better stats, but he had a super team, basically, with Jeremiah Smith out there and Carnell Tate. So I understand Sayan losing out. I wouldn't have even had Jeremiah Love in my top 4. I mean, I respect him, but they were better running backs this year, honestly. I know I'm in the minority saying that, but Rico is stuffed on 1st and 10, by the way. Might have lost a yard there. I wouldn't have given it to Pavia. So yeah, I guess I agree with Mendoza winning it. I guess, like, given who the finalists were, I would have given it to Mendoza. I really liked him. He had a great year. His stats would have been better if he actually played all the games fully, but, you know, he got pulled in the second half of a lot of games because of how dominantly they were winning. And I guess I agree with it. Seemed right to me. But maybe they could have had the linebacker at Texas Tech in the Final Four release. Like, he had a good case for it, I thought. I thought he might have been one of the best, maybe the best overall player in college football, but he didn't even get invited to New York. We got another run for Rico on 2nd and 11. This time he does gain. It'll be about 4 yards, so we're looking at 3rd and 7. Please don't go 3 and out. We're all positive vibes here. Don't put an end to that. Bryce has played good today, by the way. 7 out of 11 for 78 yards is pretty good for him. He's very efficient. Rico's only got 10 carries for 35. He's not been efficient. So hopefully he can bust off a big run here. 3rd and 7. McMillan at the top of the screen here. I'm guessing will look his way on 3rd and 7. Here we go. Pressure's coming. Bryce, get rid of it. He does get rid of it. And wide open is Leggett. He caught it! He caught it! Let's go! Leggett deep into Saints territory around the 35-yard line. Let's go! Oh my gosh, I was so nervous for that. That ball was in the air for so long. Bryson nearly got taken down before letting that out. Oh my gosh. I thought that he was looking for Tet too, but Tet fell down on his route. I thought that it was just going to go nowhere. But Leggett was out there, wide open. Great adjustment by Leggett to come back for that, by the way. The ball was a little underthrown because, you know, Bryce barely got that off, but now we got the ball at the 33. My goodness. Look, Leggett only makes like 1 to 2 catches a week, but when he shows up, it's a big play. That's what it feels like. Rico's going to take the carry here in 1st and 10. Going to gain about 3 yards. Oh, man. All right, if nobody deserved the Heisman this year, who's the first draft pick? That depends on who gets the first pick, because if it's a quarterback-needy team, it's going to be Mendoza. If that quarterback-needy team drafts a quarterback, that is. Like, if it's Cleveland, maybe they talk themselves into Shador, which I wouldn't at this point. Yeah, I know you don't want to judge on recency bias and base it on just one game, but he was terrible today. So, I don't think I'd write it out with him personally. We'll see how the next 3 games go. But yeah, Mendoza goes to a quarterback-needy team at 1 overall. Bryce, play action. He's got time. He's going to have to roll out now, though. He throws. It is... Oh, nearly picked off. That should have been picked off, arguably. I thought that was about to get picked and taken all the way back. That if he holds on to that, I think he takes it to the house. My gosh. Thank goodness. It also ended up hitting the receiver in the chest, but obviously... I mean, I'm not going to fault the receiver for not catching that when it should have been picked. My gosh. Okay, 3rd and 7. Just shake that off, Bryce. It's okay. You're allowed to have one bad throw. They didn't take advantage. Let's have a good throw here. Ball at the 30. Let's convert it. Shotgun formation. Chuba the back out there. Bryce takes the snap. Pressure's coming. Gotta get rid of it fast. Chuba's there. He's got some blocks. It makes a move. He gets the first down. Good move by Chuba Hubbard. Let's go. A lesser running back would have been dropped for a 2-yard gain. Chuba makes a move and gets the first down. What a play, Chuba Hubbard. Dude, having a healthy Chuba Hubbard back in the fold here makes such a difference for the offense. The guy is a playmaker. Absolute playmaker. I'm really glad we didn't trade him. I'm glad we kept him around. That was a great play by Chuba Hubbard. Man. First down, Carolina. All right. Unless the Titans get the first overall pick. Yeah, I was going to say if it's not a quarterback, honestly, I have no idea who's going first if it's not a quarterback. It could be a tackle. Could be a defensive end. I've heard Ruben Bain out of Miami is really good. Rico's stuffed on 1st and 10 here. Yeah, I have no idea. Just, there weren't really a lot of standouts at the college level this year. It was weird. People are going to hype up Ty Simpson, by the way. I personally know. I still maintain my stance. He needs to go back to school for another season and keep developing. I don't think he's going to do anything in the league as of right now. I don't believe. I like him. I respect him because he's had a really good season overall. Down the stretch, though, he was pretty bad. I just don't see it with him. But anyway, 2nd and 11. Bryce, he's got time. He's rolling out now. He might be running. He is running. He's going to gain about 6 yards, but there's a flag on the field, and you get the feeling there's a hold. Let's see. Good play by Bryce, but that's coming back. That's rough. Ugh. All right. You think Shador is the answer? Sorry, I'm responding so late. I'm very much into the game. Yeah, I think Shador is the answer, plus an O-line and firing Stefanski. You definitely need an O-line. Honestly, I don't know. I was never in on Shador anyway, so it's easier for me to go, I don't believe in him, because I viewed him as a 2nd-round talent coming out of the draft. I was shocked that he fell. So I still am not in the pro-Shador camp. I hope he succeeds, but I don't see it. 2nd and 21. Bryce airing it out. It's going to be Coker! Touchdown! Cokehead celebrate. Jalen Coker's in the end zone. Let's go! Oh my goodness. 2nd and 21. Bryce Young airs it out. You love to see it. You love to see it. This is something we missed early in the year. We've gotten more aggressive with it lately. And it is money. Bryce Young on the spot. Jalen Coker, great route. He's just open, man. Outran his guy. Great play. Whew, man. All right, let's go, you guys. Let's go. Come on, defense. You just got to step up after this. What a play. Bryce to Jalen Coker. This is why Panthers fans all offseason were telling everybody how great Jalen Coker is going to be. Kid can play, man. PAT is up, and it is good. 17-7, the score of the first meeting. We have it here. There we go, man. Jalen Coker having himself a day, man. Bryce Young having a day. Let me check his stats, because we said earlier in the drive he's balling out, playing well. He is 10 of 15, 153, and 1 touchdown. And he is doing great avoiding pressure. Great on the scrambles. Coker, 3 catches for 71. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Man. Look, Coker is our wide receiver 2 long term. I believe. Hey, Hey, Joel, welcome on in. Great timing. Great timing. We're looking good right now. Just need our defense to get a stop here. Oh, man, I hate these refs. Yeah, it's been a very foul-heavy game. You might not know yet, but are you going to stream any Georgia playoff game? I fully intend to stream our first playoff game. We'll see about the second one, because that's New Year's Day, and, it's not guaranteed that we make it. Wait. No, that's our first one. I'm so out of it with the playoff schedule. That's right. We don't play again until January 1st. I'll definitely do the second one if we make it, though, on the 8th. I think we'd play in the Fiesta Bowl on the 8th if we win our first game. So, yeah, I'll do the Georgia game. Fully plan to. I'm probably going to do Alabama-Oklahoma on Friday night as well, assuming that I'm free, which I think I am. Because I think that'd be well, it's not going to be fun, but I will have interest watching two SEC teams duke it out. The winner gets to go lose to Indiana, most likely. So I plan on doing that. No, I mean, if college football playoffs are here, I'm going to definitely be heavily involved with that. I'm going to try to get my bracket out, get a video on that this week. I'll probably do a preview of Alabama, Oklahoma. Might do all the games, we'll see. Kind of trying to figure that out. We took a little bit of a break from college football content on this channel because we were thinking about making a separate channel for that and just keeping this channel NFL only. And then it ended up being, you know what? Maybe we just keep writing it out here. So that's what we ended up doing. We're just going to write it out. So we're going to try to pump out some of the college football stuff during the playoffs. Are you going to stream the Notre Dame game? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, they decided to pull out of their bowl game. I still think they should have made the playoffs over Bama, but oh well. It's funny, if Georgia had lost to Bama in the SEC Championship even by 1 point, we would have fallen and they would have risen in the rankings. But they lost by 21, neither of us moved. I understand why we didn't move to a certain degree. I think we should have been 2 instead of 3, but I'm happy we're 3, so not a point I'm going to press. My goodness, they're showing the replay. Bryce Young threw that ball to Coker while Coker was behind his receiver, or his corner. Coker had not even beaten his man yet when Bryce let that ball go. Man. Bryce Young's anticipation is just on a next level. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. What a throw. Grow this channel before you start a second. It's much harder trying to grow too. I agree with that. Part of it was, it seemed like the college football stuff was not doing very well when we were trying to do it. So I thought it might make sense to just do that separately, because I really want to do college football, because I'm a big college football fan too. I thought maybe it'd make sense to just separate them. Like, if I'm going to do it anyway, maybe just put it elsewhere. But, yeah, at this point, there's no sense in that. What really happened was I did the Georgia game a few weeks ago and had a stunning amount of views. I have no idea how that happened. And I realized, oh, hey, maybe we can do both and it'll work. We can get views. It's possible. So, yeah. If we make playoffs, would you go in person? Yeah, no. I've said all year, if we host a playoff game, I am going. It might drain my bank account. That is okay. We waited a long time for it. Don't care who we're playing, I'm going. So, hopefully it's not too expensive. I have no idea who we're going to play if we make it there. I've been assuming it'll be the NFC West runner-up, but at this point, I have no idea. There's so much chaos. Seahawks are currently losing right now. They're my projected NFC West runner-up. Shuck, quarterback keeper, going to get about 6 yards there. We just got to hold on to this lead for another quarter and a half, man. Just hold on for dear life, and we're one win away from the playoffs. It is so surreal to be saying that. We talked about the scenario weeks ago. If Tampa were somehow to lose to the Saints and Falcons back-to-back, all we have to do is beat the Saints and then Tampa back-to-back, and we're in the playoffs. When I laid that out, I did not believe it. I didn't think Tampa was actually going to lose the 2 games like that back-to-back, because it's just not realistic. And yet, here we are. I thought they'd lose possibly one of them. It was a long shot, though. We got a handoff here. Oh, fumble! The ball's out! Roseboom, come on! Oh! Roseboom had it in his hands. He just couldn't get it. Oh! Oh, man. That was almost the ball game right there. Great play. I think that was Mike Jackson who punched that out. Just a lethal hit. It was going to be dropped for a loss anyway, but what a hit by Mike Jackson, I believe. Popped that ball right out. Boom! And Roseboom almost had it in his hands. That, man. Oh, boy. Dude, I know we've got weaknesses on this team, especially on the defense, but these guys fight. These guys fight so hard, and it's really remarkable to see every week. It's not something we used to say as Panthers fans, so this team has so much fight. We bring pressure, and we leave a guy open. Yeah, as I'm crediting the fight the defense has, It's Vele again. He's killing us this game. 3rd and long conversion. The Saints are going to move the 6. Ugh. Okay. We cannot guard Vele. Alright. Yeah, me rooting for the Panthers now that my Chiefs are out. Go Panthers. Hey, appreciate it. Sorry about your Chiefs. I have already said, because I'm just going to be totally honest. I was pulling against them because I want to see new teams go far. Not a Chiefs hater, that's just my stance. I want to see new teams go far. That's all. That's also why I tend to root against the Niners, too. But this year it's a little different because they're battling and it's a nice story with all the injuries. But I am sorry for you, man. It's tough stuff. Oh, do you have any thoughts on Nebraska's bowl game, by the way? You got a tough one with Utah. And it'll be their coach's last game. And yeah, Joel, the Chiefs are officially out. It's crazy. We got a short throw here. He's going to be a half yard short of the first down, so 3rd and 1 coming up. Man, if we had just recovered that fumble, Roseboom was so close to getting that. Like, he had his hands just all over it. Just couldn't grab it. It's a slippery ball out there. Almost had it. That would have swung the game, but we're going to have to keep fighting. It's all good. I'd love to get a J.C. Horn interception here. Would love that. 3rd and 1. It's a full yard, apparently. I thought it was a half yard. Shuck is going to keep it. He's going to get it. That's tough to stop. That is tough to stop. I don't think I realized in the pre-draft process that Shuck was a good runner. Don't think I realized that. Wait, was that Taysom? That might have been Taysom. I thought it was Shuck out there. They're talking about Taysom on the broadcast. No, it was Taysom. Okay. Okay. Well, 1st and 10 now at the Carolina 49. Shuck looking to get it out fast, but he couldn't find his man. He's rolling out. He's going to have to run. And he gets the first down. Oh, yeah, no one there. Good grief. They're moving it. They're moving it. Yeah, defense, take it back for us. We need a turnover here, man. So close to it earlier. We need it here. I cannot believe Shuck just ran for the first down there. Yeah, the linebacker went the wrong way. The linebacker was in coverage instead of watching Shuck, and it is what it is. But at that point, I don't know why he followed the receiver. Like, Shuck was not getting it to him. Shuck is going left. The receiver's going right. Just a bad play by whichever linebacker that was. Ball at the 36 now. Empty backfield for Shuck. He gets it out. He tries to get it out fast. He's running again, though. Oh, no. He slid and we hit him. We hit him. We didn't mean to, but they're going to call that every time. It's not even a bad hit, but that's how it goes. Brown, I don't know what he was supposed to do to avoid that. Like, there's no way out. Yeah, they call unnecessary roughness. Ain't nothing Derek Brown can do at that point. Like, it sucks. That sucks. I get that by rule you have to call that, but that sucks. Like, there's nothing Derek Brown can do at that point. And the announcers are being critical. Like, I'm not going to blame Derek Brown. What do you want the guy to do? Gosh, man, that sucks. Well, it's first down New Orleans. They're moving. Ball at the 20 now. It's going to be a handoff, and he's not going to get too far. Just 2 yards, maybe 3. Does Kelsey come back next year? That's a good question. I was I was talking to someone the other day. I was saying it sounds like he's going to retire, but if the Chiefs miss the playoffs, there's a chance he comes back for one last season with an easier schedule just for revenge. Honestly, no idea. Could go either way. We got another flag after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. Okay, the Saints get a flag. Okay. Alright. Know what? We'll take that. That undoes the crappy call we got. Unnecessary roughness on Derek Brown. We'll take it. It offsets a little bit. Proud of Bryce here, Mental Warrior. Absolutely. No, Bryce is playing really well. It's good to see. Because the way he alternates, we were due for a bad game from Bryce. So far, he's playing really well, and hopefully that stays true the rest of this game. Defense got to step it up. They do. It's 2nd and 23. If we don't get off the field here, then, I mean, come on. They're in field goal range, though. A sack here would be great. Get them out of field goal range. Maybe replacement Russ would be better than they've been this year. Shuck gets that out. It goes nowhere, but there's a flag. I have no idea what they call. There's no receiver in the area. Yeah, there is no way that ball is catchable. Can they call grounding there? I think they also are trying to get J.C. Horn for a hold or PI, but that ball's not catchable. The route that the receiver ran, that is not catchable. The receiver's going right. The ball was deep downfield left. Nah, that is bogus. They call pass interference. That ball's not catchable. The route the receiver ran, he was not getting that. What J.C. Horn did not affect the... No. No, that's ridiculous. That is not a catchable pass. If he ran the right route, then yeah, that's PI, but he... No, that's ridiculous. First and 10 now at the 25. Gonna be a Shuck keeper. He throws. It's caught for the first down. Great throw, not gonna lie. Great throw. He zipped that. Sidearm to Vele. I cannot believe they called PI. I'm gonna look on Twitter and see what other people are saying, but there's no way that was the right call. You can see the guy's clearly not running a deep route. He clearly was not going to catch that ball no matter what J.C. Horn was doing. J.C. Horn could have been off the field, and that receiver's not catching that ball. It's just ridiculous. Let's check Twitter right now. There's no shot I'm alone on this, right? I mean, maybe I am. I know I'm biased and all, but that seems like such a crappy call. They got 2nd and 8 now. Three minutes to go here, by the way. 3.5 minutes in the third. The more time that runs off, the better. Here we go. Shuck. Looking to throw. He's facing pressure. We get him down. Let's go. Finally get after him. Bring him down. Love it. I don't know who got the sack. That might have been Bobby Brown. We had multiple guys there, though. We brought pressure. We brought it fast, and we got to him. I think that is the 2nd sack of the day, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Scorton was there. Bobby Brown, I think, will get credit for the sack. Absolutely love it. That's what we needed from the defense there. It'll be 3rd and long. Just one play here. One play. Let's get off the dang field. 3rd and 14. All right, sounds good. Midnight, drive safely. Please, drive safely. All right, empty backfield for Shuck on 3rd and 18. Sorry, 3rd and 14 from the 18. Shuck, we might get him again. He escapes. No, we got him down. Let's go. Back-to-back sacks. Scorton gets the sack that time. We talked about him earlier. He's always bringing the pressure. Doesn't get home a whole lot, but that time he gets there. Scorton and DJ Wanham there. They might get half a sack each. We will see. Both guys are there. Both guys will get credit, I'm sure. What a play. Scorton and Bobby Brown split the first sack, and this sack is going to go to Wanham alone, apparently. Okay. Love it, man. Back-to-back sacks? Are you kidding me? That's the 3rd one today, I'm pretty sure. 3rd one today. They're going to have to settle for 3. It'll go right down the middle from 42, you'd think. And it's good. All right, it's a 7-point lead still. We'll take it. All right. Yeah, no wonders these refs get threatened online. Would I threaten them? Absolutely not. I was not raised like that. I agree. I'm with you there. I wouldn't threaten them. We can yell at them. They deserve criticism. You know, the players are criticized. And you know what's funny? And this is not my original point. This is something, it's a guy in the college football world named Josh Pate. He's absolutely brilliant. If you need someone with good thoughts and insight in college football, he's your guy, in my opinion. Don't necessarily trust all of his predictions, but he has good insight. But he makes a good point about how the college referees are never held accountable for their mistakes, but then you have all the college players are held accountable and they get hated on and they have to face the criticism and all that. The same is true for the NFL. The refs are not usually held accountable, right? I mean, you can't even speak badly about a missed call or you get fined for it. It's ridiculous. The refs should be held accountable just like the players are. You know, a player does something wrong, they are held accountable, they're judged, they're yelled at, they're criticized. Sometimes they get fined for things they do on the field. The refs, no. Generally speaking, they don't face much criticism. They're not held accountable, not like the players are. It should be the same way. It should be just the same as the players, in my opinion. And I do get that maybe they're not paid enough. Maybe. In that case, maybe you should hire a full-time crew. They should be held accountable, though. That's my take. We should be able to criticize, and we should be able to correct calls. We should be able to get good officiating. Officiating should be a lot better than it is. But oh well. Just my little mini rant on that, I suppose. Let me check around the league here, see what's going on. The Niners are up 14. Yeah, they're going to run away with that in the second half. Let's see how our good friend Christian McCaffrey's doing. Chasing another 1,000 year on the ground through the air. He's not even leading his team in rushing. How does Brock Purdy have 41 yards? McCaffrey's got 34 on the ground. 14 through the air. He might not get the 1,000 this year. The Colts still lead 13-9. Honestly, I just assume the Seahawks are going to end up winning, but going to assume that the Colts will not be able to pull through, but we're going to hope for the best. Green Bay is up 9. Looks like they're in full control there. Jacobs had a 40-yard rushing touchdown. Good for him. I feel like we haven't seen him explode for a whole lot of big runs. Let's see. The Lions are up 4 over the Rams. That seems like that game is living up to the hype. Good to see. All right. Nice. All right, our game is returning shortly. We got a 17-10 lead. We just got to hold on for dear life. I do not care if we win by 1 or if we win by 30. Just win the dang game. Margin of victory does not matter. Just hold on for the win, and we're 1 win away from the playoffs. It would be brutal to lose this game. All right, I was going to check on Twitter to see what people thought of that penalty. Just search Derek Brown. That'll probably get results. Let's see. So, yeah, people didn't like that penalty, even though it was probably the penalty you have to call on Derek Brown. And then the other one was J.C. Horn. The PI. Surely people agree. We got a return here. 15, 20, 25. He makes it to the 30, 40, 50 before going out of bounds. Great return by ETN. There we go. You know what? We were talking earlier about how we don't get a whole lot of big returns, but that was a good... Oh, shoot. There's a flag. Hold up. Wait a minute. Please don't be on us. Please don't be on us. Illegal formation on the receiving team. Free kick. Would have had the ball at midfield. Really? Dude, the penalties are ridiculous in this game. I mean, I'm sure it's the right call that time. I don't know. I didn't see it. That sucks. Alright, just do it again, ETN. Do it again. No big deal. Finally get a good return, and that's what happens? Really? Are you kidding me? Just our luck. Yeah, something ain't right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sometimes I say things and just hope that someone will pick up on what I'm referencing. I figured if you were still here, you'd probably say it, so good on you. Good on you. Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Oh, man. All right, a minute 49 in the third quarter here. Hopefully soon we will have the kickoff again. Penalties are really affecting this game, you guys. I'm not even saying that was the wrong call. I didn't see it. But still sucks. Right or wrong, the penalties affect the game. We're going to field it at the 7 this time, make it to the 20, 25, 30. Going to go down around the 33. So it's a loss of 17 yards due to the penalty, but still not a bad return. Ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Why are people criticizing J.C. Horn for his coverage in this game? I thought he's been fine. Apparently, a lot of people are criticizing J.C. Horn. I mean, I think it's because a lot of people assume that JC is shadowing a certain guy. He's not, though. It's not how our defense works. So I guess people are saying that Vele's having a big game because JC isn't guarding him well. I don't know. I don't know. I do notice that Chris Olave's not done a thing in this game, though. That's nice. Okay. Well, here we go. Ball at the 33. Bryce, here we go. Looks like a handoff to Rico. No, he keeps it. Pressure's coming. He's going to have to get rid of it, and he does. It's caught by Trimble, who's going to get about 5 yards there. We'll take it. Pressure immediately. Maybe that time he should have just let Rico take it, but that's okay. All good. Got 5 yards out of it. You know, our tight ends, I was saying earlier we need to improve the tight end room, and I still believe that, but these guys are pretty good at getting about 5 yards if you need to. They're always there to dump the ball off to, so I appreciate that we have that in these tight ends. Sanders is good at that. Trimble's been good at that. He had a big play that set us up earlier in the year. Which game was that? Was that the Green Bay game? Might have been. No, that was the Atlanta game. Anyway, we got a false start here. Back us up 5 yards. Can we just stop committing penalties, please? I'm not used to this, man. We've been pretty good about penalties this year, I feel like. No, he moved. Yeah, that was the right call. Can't do that. It's the rookie tight end out of Notre Dame. It would be Notre Dame. Mitchell Evans. Alrighty. It's fine. Not a big deal. Just makes our lives a little more difficult, but it's not the end of the world. It'll be 2nd and 10 now, negating the 5-yard gain on first down. Bryce is going to hand off to Rico. He's only going to gain about 2 yards. Rico's not looked that good today. In his defense, the Saints' run defense is pretty good. It's been a solid unit. Man. Rico got off there fast, too, but whoever that linebacker was for the Saints, he read that play perfectly, moved up, and made the stop. If he doesn't move up, Rico's in for a good gain. That was just a good play by the Saints defense. I can't lie. That was a good play. It's what it is. But we need a good play on offense here on 3rd and 8. Oh, never mind. That's the end of the third quarter. All right, I like it. Let's think it through on the sideline. Let's rest up a little bit. Let's come back with a good play for Bryce. 17-10 at the end of the third. Gosh, this is stressful, man. This is such an important game, and it's going to come down to the wire. I mean, we expected nothing less. None of us thought this was going to be easy. It rarely is, you know. And this is the team that beat us earlier this year. We knew we were in for a tough one. It'd be nice if it wasn't like that, though. I wish we were just clearly winning this game and it was over. My mind's going to go back to that play where we almost had a fumble recovery in Saints territory. If we just got that, it's probably 24-7 right now. It's all good, though. Let's check around the league here. The Colts maintain their 4-point lead. 6 to go in the third. Packers are still up 9, but Denver's about to score. Ugh. Okay. San Fran is up 14. They're about to score 2. The Rams have the ball down 4. All these games are pretty good except the San Francisco game, but no one expected that to be good. So, it is what it is. How's Cam Ward doing? Is he having a good day? He's doing okay. Doing okay. Alright. Alright, let me get on Twitter here, see what people are saying about anything. Looks like Denver just scored Bo Nix to Cortland Sutton. Good stuff. I mean, I like Cortland Sutton, so it's nice to see him do something. Let's see. What else is happening? Let's see. Oh, apparently Christian Watson was injured. Apparently, it was on a play where Pat Surtain got an interception, so I guess PS2 is fine. That's good to hear. Hopefully Christian Watson's okay. Christian Watson is a guy who's got so much potential, and we've seen it this year. The problem is he misses so much time due to injuries. Like, if the guy could stay healthy, he's got elite upside. He's been really good for Green Bay this season when he's played. I think he's been a good element on that offense. He's been able to do what Matthew Golden was supposed to come in and do. Man, hopefully he's okay. Poor Titans. Poor Titans. I agree. In my opinion, Cam Ward, he's shown flashes, but he's not played well all year. Like, I think Will Levis had a better rookie season than Cam Ward is going to end up having. But none of that matters if he balls out next year. I don't have a lot of optimism for Tennessee. I feel bad for their fans. Like, they had Vrabel as their head coach. They had Derrick Henry at running back. If they just upgraded the quarterback, who knows? It's got to be tough. With a win today, Carolina's got a 62% chance. 62% chance to win the division, it looks like. That's how important today is, because our chances with a loss would go down to the 20s. This is a huge game. We got 3rd and 8 here to start the fourth quarter. Bryce Young, surely we're throwing. We better not hand it off or something dumb like that. Although if we get the first down, I will retract that statement. You know how it is. 3rd and 8, come on. Let's go. Pressure's coming. Bryce, come on. He throws. He is caught by Jimmy Horn, who I think that's going to be a first. We'll see where they spart him. Wow. How did I even say that? See where they spot him. They give him the first down. Let's go. We haven't seen Jimmy Horn in a little bit, but he's out there, and he got the first. There we go. Jimmy Horn wide open, unaccounted for. His knee goes down by the time he gets the first. I still want to snap this ball immediately so we don't risk... Wait, they called it short? They called it short? It's 4th and 1? Nuh-uh. Come on. We're going for it. We get it. Okay, we got it. We're good. We're good. Mini heart attack there because I thought for sure that was a first down. Okay. I might have lost my mind if we didn't convert that. I would have been okay calling a challenge there. We're good, though. We're good. Okay, first down, Carolina. We keep the sticks moving. 14 minutes to go. I like that we're draining the clock a little bit. We got Rico Dowdle out there in the backfield. Shotgun formation. I'm guessing we're going to hand it off again. Here we go. Bryce takes the motion. What am I saying? Takes the motion? So I'm trying to call this game, but there are things in my head that I'm like, there are two things I want to say. I wanted to say Trimble in motion and Bryce takes the snap. So I merged the two together, and that's what you heard. Trimble was in motion, Bryce took the snap, we got about 2 yards on a Rico Dowdle carry. Sorry guys, sometimes it is hard to speak and use words. I keep doing that. I'm just going to chalk it up to sleep deprivation. Can I get away with that? Alright, it's 2nd and 9 now. Bryce Young has an empty backfield. Ball at our own 46-yard line. So, ideal worst-case scenario is we don't get a first down, but we punt, and they have bad field position. Bryce throwing for the first. It's overthrown. Looking for Trimble. Trimble was guarded well there. It was overthrown. Did not have much of a chance at that one. It's going to be 3rd and long now. That's tough. Let me see. I didn't think he had much space. I'm kind of surprised Bryce went for that. I guess he had a little bit of room, but if it's thrown... Oh, man, yeah, I was almost there. Bryce almost had that. He almost had that right where Trimble could get it. It was just a little too far out. All right, it's 3rd and 9 now. The clock is at 13:01. We're keeping an eye on that clock. It matters a lot. We need them to run out of time. Empty backfield again for Young. Looks like they're showing pressure. Oh, that's offsides. They're going to call that. We get a free play here. Air it out, Bryce. Air it out. No, he's going to run. That's cool, too. Bryce picks up the first down with his legs, so we can decline the offsides penalty. Chase Young guilty on that one. Everybody saw that. Everyone in that stadium saw him jump there. Bryce Young smiling. You always love to see that. We decline the penalty. It is first down, Carolina, in Saints territory. Let's go. Look, we get a touchdown here. That would be huge. and we can start talking about that now. 30-10 49ers. All right, yeah, that one's over. That one is definitely over. And it looks like they made the PAT as well. George Kittle with the touchdown. Good. I started him in fantasy. I hope. Pretty sure I didn't talk myself out of that. Yeah, the Niners having a great year. If Seattle and LA end up losing, that's huge for them. It's going to be fake the hand on Bryce. Get rid of it. He does. It goes nowhere. Okay, pressure was coming. All right, we're good. Looked like we were trying to go for a running back screen to Rico, but, I mean, defender was immediately in Bryce's face. He just had to get rid of it. It's all good. No, they are bringing constant pressure on Bryce. He's handled it very well so far, and the offensive line has done a great job picking it up, but on this drive, they're doing a good job getting after him. Haven't brought him down yet, though. Let's try to maintain that. Let's keep him on his feet. I was watching Dan Mitchell for the Bills vs. Patriots game today. His chat was flaming him and saying the Bills were trash, fire McDermott, etc. Crazy how they came back. Yeah, I'm guessing a lot of things that were said by those fans were regretted. That game was crazy, though. I watched most of it. Hang on. We got a run for Dowdle. Good run for Dowdle. He gets 8 yards there. Good to see him rip one off there. He hasn't had a good run in a while. Love to see it. 3rd and 2 coming up. Very manageable situation. We should be in field goal range, too, which is huge. Yeah, the Bills-Patriots game, they were down 21-0, and at that point I thought, yep, I missed on this one. Whoops. I look foolish for my take, and then they ended up winning somehow. I could not believe that. I can't even be like, yeah, I called the win pre-game, because I gave up after 21-0. I thought that has to be game. I'm going to have to go find some reactions from Patriots fans, because I cannot imagine they handled that well. It's 3rd and 3. The graphic says 3rd and 2, but that's 3 yards. Bryce, keeping it himself. I don't think he got there. He's going to be very close, though. Like, he is right on the line. It didn't look like he was going to get there, but he made a push. Okay, they call him a half-yard short. Do we keep the offense out here? Honestly, at a half yard, I'm kind of in favor of it. I want to look at that again, though, and see if he got the first, because that is so close. He might have gotten it. No, I think he's short. That's so close. Heck of an effort by Bryce. I'm in favor of going for it here. Just make a good play call, please. Make a good play call. It's not the idea of going for it that's wrong. It's the execution that could be wrong. Oh, we throw the challenge flag. I mean, I don't think he got it, so personally, I don't love the challenge flag for that reason. If we win the challenge, obviously, great call, coach. But let's see it. It's so close, man. I don't think he got it, but it's so close. Hopefully they overturn it. But yeah, if it's 4th and short, I'm okay going for it at half a yard. Just make a good play call. You know, quarterback sneak, we should be able to get it. Design quarterback run. Give it to the running back, but don't do shotgun. Don't do shotgun formation. I don't know. I'm in favor of going for it if the execution is there. Yeah, great day for Daniel, man. He went to that game, so it was the perfect game to go to, as it turns out. That Texans offense was on it today. Or maybe Arizona's defense is that bad. I'm gonna look at it positively for Daniel. It was just the Texans offense is good. Yeah, no, great game. Glad that he got to experience that. If only the Jags would stop winning, that would be nice for him too. No, we'll probably hear more from him. I think he actually put out not a live, but you know, just a reaction right after the game in person. I haven't seen it because, well, I'm streaming, so I can't watch it right now. But I'm sure we'll hear more from him when we can. I think we were talking about doing Monday Night Football tomorrow since we couldn't do anything today. I wasn't supposed to be able to do anything today, but plans change. Yeah, looking forward to hearing what he thinks. I'm wondering if he's going to be saying that they are indeed Super Bowl contenders, just straight up saying it now because of their offense, because that's been the main thing holding Houston back. So with them scoring points today, I mean, you got to feel a lot better about their chances. By the way, I see we gained another sub during the stream. We're at 464 now, so thank you so much to whoever subbed. Really appreciate it. And hey, if you're listening, if you haven't subbed yet, and you're enjoying, key point there, if you're enjoying, we'd appreciate if you'd subscribe as well. It's completely free. We do all the Panthers games. I think I've only missed one this year. It was early in the season. We try to do all the Panthers games, cover the NFL, and we're going to cover the college football playoffs as well. So it's a good way to catch all of our upcoming content, and we appreciate you for doing so. All right, just a quick call to action. You kind of have to do that. I'm sorry, guys. It's the YouTube game. It's what you got to do. But yeah, appreciate anyone who has subbed. Appreciate anyone hanging out. We do this for fun. It's all in the channel name. We've thought about changing the channel name, but I mean, we haven't thought of anything else that really speaks to us, and it's a simple name, but it really is us, so. By the way, the call to play stands, yeah, I agree with it. I said it before the challenge. I wish they'd overturn it, but I mean, it looks pretty clear to me. It's really close, but when you slow it down, you look at it here, like, that's a pretty clear look. He's just short. When his knee goes down, the ball is not there. It is what it is. I mean, we need half a yard here. If that, it might be less than half a yard. So I'm in favor of going for it, but please, let it be a good play call. Quarterback sneak, please. Don't turn around. Don't lose yards. We give it to Chuba. He's not going to get that. Like I said, I like the decision to go for it. It has to be a good play call. It has to be executed well. That was bad. And that looked like a fullback dive. It looked like Chuba was out there as a fullback, and he took it, and there's no space there. I don't know why it's a quarter yard. Why would we not sneak it? Why are we turning around and handing the ball off to Chuba Hubbard, who is not... If you're going to give it to a running back, give it to Rico, who's got more burst than Chuba, and I respect Chuba. We got too cute with it there, man. It's Saints ball. Again, it's a good decision to go for it. I like that decision. But I don't like the play call. It's a quarter yard. I don't know why we're not sneaking it. I'd rather throw than fullback dive. Like, I think that's what that play was. I think it was just a fullback dive, the way he was lined up. Because I think Rico was also on the field. Which, I think, if that's true, that's the first time both running backs, at least that I've seen, have been on the field at once. What the heck, man? Let me see. See what people are saying about that. Yeah, people are saying it's lame, predictable, pathetic. Strong words, but it's not the worst play call we've seen. But also, why? Why? You got three guys out there who you can give the ball to and have them run it. Chuba should be option 3 there. Behind Rico, and at a quarter yard, you give it to Bryce. I mean, heck, try out Andy Dalton and let him sneak it. I don't care. It's a quarter yard. That sucks. Hopefully that doesn't cost us. That is all of our momentum gone, though. Like, we had all the momentum there. We need our defense to step up big time now. And that sucks, too, because if we go for the field goal, we have a 10-point lead. That's also huge. All right. Honestly, like the call. Question is, you take the 3 in that situation at that point in the game. I'm okay going for it, because I think we're going for 6. And I think the game's over if we score touchdowns. I'm in favor of it. I like the decision to go for it. I don't love the play call, giving it to Chuba. I mean, Bryce should easily get that. Instead of him turning around, if he lunges forward, that is an easy first down. But we give it to Chuba. Oh, the announcer just called him Chubba Hubbard. Don't. No. No. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 That's funny, but nope. Yeah, I would have given it to Bryce on the quarterback sneak, or I would have let Rico take it with more burst. Is what it is. Ball at the 35 for New Orleans. Here we go. It's going to be a handoff. Good. Kill more time. It goes nowhere. He's stuck, but hey, guess what? There's a flag. Hopefully this one's on them. Gibson, by the way, has been all over the field here. He's playing a great game from what I've seen. Illegal. Hands to the face. What are we doing, man? The penalties are absolutely killing us. I feel like penalties alone have kept New Orleans in this game. They got the ball at their own 40 now. Taysom Hill in motion, Shuck under center. He takes the snap, he's going to fake the handoff, he's looking to throw, pressure's coming. He's evading, he's running, he is going to go down. No gain. I don't think that'll be called as a sack. Oh no, they do call it a sack. So DJ Wanham gets credited with 2 sacks in this game. That's 4 on the day for us now, which, nice. We don't usually get a lot of sacks. We'll take it. Good grief, though. Holy crap, the Rams are up 10 points out of nowhere. What happened there? Bro, I go 5 minutes without checking that game, and they're up 10 points. They've scored 17 unanswered. Okay, Detroit. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Shuck, play action. He's looking to throw. He does. It is going to be caught for the first down into Panthers territory. Man, we need a turnover penalty on them would help too. But can we get a turnover defense? Like, you guys have 4 sacks. All you're missing today is a turnover. We know you can do it. Penalties have killed us, though. Like, they really have. Take away some of our crucial penalties. We got 9 penalties for 83 yards today. We got a run here for New Orleans. He's got a little bit of green. He's going to get the first down. He's inside the 30. Oh, there's a flag. Please be a hold. Please call a hold on them. The running back looks unhappy. I think they're calling a hold. Let's go. Finally, they get a flag instead of us. I'm saying that as if it's one-sided. I assure you, I don't think this is one-sided. We both had a lot of penalties. That's number 7 for them. So, it's just nice that they got called instead of us. Yeah, no, that was a clear hold. He was holding Roseboom on that. All right, it's gonna be first and long now. Seattle kicked a field goal in their game, by the way, so the Colts have a 13-12 lead. Seattle has not been able to punch it into the end zone. That is crazy. Rivers only has 93 yards and they're winning. I love that. I love that. New Orleans, Shuck, it looks like it's going to be a screen play. Estime is going to get the penalty yardage back in a little bit more. I think he got about 12 or 13. It's 2nd and 8. Yeah, alright. See how many yards they actually give him. No, they set that one up well. It was the running back screen to Audric Estime. He had some good blocks in front of him. Not much you can do. 2nd and 3. Wow, they gave him a lot of yards than that. Gee whiz. Shuck is keeping this one. He throws. It's caught. It's going to be just short of the marker. Good play by the defense to hit him hard. Keep him short. That should have been a first down, but he didn't get it. All right. No, they give him the first down. No way. No way. He's short. Okay. We're down to 8 minutes in the game, by the way, watching the clock closely. Shuck is playing efficiently. Let's get him off his game here. They got the ball at the 32. Shuck, he's got time. He gets it out fast. It's going to be incomplete. Receiver could not hold on to it that time. That's Austin Jr. Looked like he had a shot at it. Couldn't bring it in. All right. There we go. All right, man. We just have to have some things go our way. Get off the field here. Hold them to 3 at least. Or ideally, get them to 4th and short so they go for it. How much did they pay the refs, man? I mean, how much money do they have with their cap situation? Who knows? Nah, I don't think they bought the refs. But it does feel like it with some of the calls that have gone against us. Maybe that was a first down. It did not look like it to me, but Shuck is throwing for the first. Receiver's open. He dropped it. Let's go. Chris Olave couldn't bring that one in. Let's go. Olave should have had that. He ran a good route and got open and just dropped it. Mike Jackson hit him hard, though. He knocked that ball out. Good job, Mike Jack. I don't love that Olave was open, but Mike Jackson there laid him out. Hit him just in time before he could secure it fully. Love it. Mike Jackson makes mistakes, but he comes through at crucial moments for us. We appreciate him. 3rd and long now. Just please, defense, get off the field. Off the field. They're at the 32-yard line of Carolina. Let them get a few yards if you want. Don't let them convert. Play clock winding down. Gets it off. Pressure's coming. Shuck gets it out. It's going to be a short gain for about 3 yards. Great tackle by the defense. Roseboom laid the boom. Nick's got there too. There we go. Number 7 was there too. Honestly, I don't know who number 7 is. I'm not great with numbers, you guys. I'm sorry. It's Morig. It was actually Morig with the hit. It looked like it was Roseboom. Roseboom was behind Morig. Good job, man. I love it. They're going to kick the field goal here on 4th and 6. All right. 46 yards. Charlie Smith, the kick is up, and that looks good. That's a good kick. It's there. Oh, there's a flag. There's always a flag. Please be on them. We didn't run into him, so it's not like we can give him a first down. I think. Offsides. It's still 4th down, so that's good. We'll see if they go for it now. They accepted the penalty, so I guess they're going for it. Okay, look, that penalty is worth it if they fail to convert this. But I'd imagine they're going to do a quarterback run or give it to Taysom Hill. If we get the stop here, we're feeling good. If we give it up, then that penalty is horrible. He lined up offsides, man. That's on him. That wasn't the refs hating on us. That was just... He lined up offsides. 4th and 1 now. They're going to go for it. Shotgun formation. I don't understand that unless it's a quarterback keeper, I guess. Quarterback draw. Please don't let him convert. Come on, defense. I believe. Shuck is running up. Please hit him. I think he went down. There's a fumble. The ball's out. He was short on the field, I think, but I don't know when the fumble happened, and I don't know who got it. And there's a flag on the field because there's got to be a flag in every single play. I don't know what happened here. Shuck went down. I don't know when he lost the ball. There was a fumble. He might have been down beforehand, and he got hit. He's a little hurt there. Seemed grimacing in pain. I have no idea what they're going to call here. Okay, it's a penalty in the offense, and we decline it. It is Carolina ball. We are in control of this game again. Good job, defense, you guys. We choose to believe in you, and you came through. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Shuck, his knee was clearly down, short of the line to gain, and it was before the fumble, so the fumble does not matter. I don't know who recovered it anyway, but it does not matter, because he was short. Alright, we'll take it. This game has been an absolute mess. But now we got the ball back. We got about 7 minutes left in this game. I think we're under 7 minutes now. Look, even if we give the ball back, they have to score a touchdown to tie it. And then we probably get it back with a chance to win anyway. If we score in this possession, you would think the game is over. Just, please don't do anything dumb. Have some good play calls. Offense, I'm choosing to believe in you. I have faith. Close out the stinking game. Get the win. Good grief, this game has been stressful. My goodness. Yeah, you said earlier, Canales will hear it if we lose today. He absolutely will. I mean, he has to take some of the blame here for sure. I mean, Bryce has had a good day. Jalen Coker's had a great day. The defense is playing hard. Yeah, a couple crucial mistakes. We have to blame the penalties, too. I mean, some of them have been just absolute garbage calls, but a lot of them, too, were just the players being undisciplined, which we haven't seen that a lot from Carolina this year. It's not a normal scene for us, but we've been sloppy today for a lot of it. I don't know what's up. Hopefully none of it matters. Let me check in around the league. The Colts maintain their 1-point lead. They are driving in Seattle territory right now. Let's see, how's Rivers doing? He's up to 94 yards, 14 out of 21. Good stuff. Rooting for Rivers. I'm sure Daniel would rather see the Colts as a team lose, but I think even he would like to see Rivers do well. It's a good story. Looks like Denver, at the end of the third, they got the ball in Green Bay territory, so that game's close, down 2, about to score. Okay. Alright, that's close. Tennessee scored. They're going to lose, but hey, at least they scored. LA is up 10 still, and they have the ball. Look, if the Lions lose today, they might be done. That might be it for their year. We discussed this on one of our videos, maybe numerous videos, but if the 49ers win today and they beat the Colts next week and they finish 11-6, the Lions could win out and still miss the playoffs at 11-6 after today. So today's game for the Lions is actually really important. They could win out after today, go 11-6 and miss the playoffs. So it is noteworthy that they're down 10 today right now. Stafford going off too, over 300 yards with 14 minutes to go. That's ridiculous. Puka Nacua, 169 yards. Amon-Ra with 131. That game is living up to the hype, just the score is not as close as you want. Back to our game, though. Tyler Shuck, they just showed him going into the blue tent. Hopefully he will be okay. I'm not scared of Spencer Rattler if he has to come out, though. Alright, here we go. Offense is out. There's 6:53 on the clock. 1st and 10. At our own 23. I'd assume we're handing it off to Chuba. That is what we do. We give to Chuba. This time he actually does gain some yardage. He's going to go for about, I'd say about 3 yards, maybe 4. We'll take it. We want to kill some of the time while we're at it. I'd be inclined to hand it off again because worst case scenario, ideally, is you gain nothing and then you have 3rd and 7 and we can trust Bryce to come through on 3rd and 7. So I'd be in favor of running it again. Kill some more time or make him burn a timeout. Either one works. Drain the clock. Down to 6:20 and counting down here. Trying to close out this game. Ideally, I don't want to give them the ball back. Let's keep the ball. Bryce, he's keeping it himself here, looking to throw. He's going to have to run or throw away. He runs, and he's going to go out of bounds. All right. Gains about 2 yards. We're looking at 3rd and 5 here. All right. The clock is still going, too. So that's good. Time's a ticking. I do not want to run it here, by the way. Let's throw it. Let's get the ball out fast, though. Hold up. Is this real? Cam Ward threw a touchdown pass to Jeffrey Simmons? That's not something I expected to read today. Jeffrey Simmons, the defensive lineman in Tennessee, got a touchdown. That's awesome. I love that. Love that. All right. 3rd and 5 here. Shotgun formation. Bryce throws. He throws fast. It's caught, but it's going to be short by a yard for Ted McMillan. Look, I wanted to get the ball out fast. That way it's caught inbounds and it drains more time. I don't want that. Like, I want the pass to be thrown to where we can get the first down. Ted had no shot at that. Good hands on that to get that catch. He was too short to get the first down there. He said immediately. All right, New Orleans is going to get the ball back. They're going to have a chance to tie it up. All 3 timeouts in their pocket. They're going to get the ball back with about 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Defense, we just need you to step up one more time, please. Please. All right, punt is good. Let's see how far it goes. Sam Martin been good all year. Great punt. They're going to field it at the 21. Fair caught. And the Saints are going to take over there and deep in their own territory. We'll take it. We will take it. Man, I wish we could just blow this team out. I understand that's not how this works. We don't win like that, except for that one time against Atlanta. That was fun. Weird game. But I wish we could blow them out. We got to wait till the very end to see if we win this. Carolina Panthers play some stressful games, but we ride or die with this team. Hopefully we pull this off, man. I believe in our defense. Even if we give up a touchdown score, I believe in Bryce Young to march us downfield and set up a game winner. We've seen it time and time again. So I feel good right now. I feel good right now. Apparently Micah Parsons got injured. I'm checking Twitter right now to see what's going on. Apparently he was injured. He went to the locker room and is questionable to return. So you hate to see that. Green Bay taking a beating, apparently. Losing Parsons. And I think Christian Watson was ruled out with a chest injury. That sucks. Apparently he went down with a non-contact injury. We've got way too many injuries in the league this year. I don't know what you do to fix that, but... Because obviously, you know, everyone wants to change rules and make it a softer league to avoid injuries. I don't think that's really working. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are statistics out there saying that I'm wrong, but... I don't know what the answer is to avoid injuries. You want to play flag football now? Part of me fears we're trending towards that, but... Nah. The NFL would lose too much money doing that, I bet. Yeah, a lot of people concerned about Micah Parsons. Hopefully he's alright. It's a good sign that he's only questionable to return in that game, though. Instead of just immediately being ruled out. He was holding his knee. Non-contact knee injury is a terrible sign, but hopefully he's fine. Let's see. Yeah, and Christian Watson, again, he was ruled out due to a chest injury. Tough stuff for the Packers. That sucks. Let's see, what else is happening? Oh, Devontae Adams is also injured. So players are dropping down left and right. Hate to see it. He pulled up while running a deep route, apparently. That's not a good sign at all. Okay. Well, we'll check Twitter again later. Hopefully these guys are all okay. Prayers up for them. You never want these guys to go down and be injured. Hopefully they will be okay. We're going to pray for the best case scenarios there. Here we go. Back to the Panthers game. We are back. 1st and 10 at the 22 for New Orleans. An interception here would be great. Shuck gets it out fast. It's caught. It's going to go for... Somehow he got the first down. We should have been able to tackle him down. Austin Jr. with the first down catch. Big guy. Tall receiver. Good play by him. Credit where it's due. Good play by him. Yeah. Alright. They got it at 33 after that. Shuck. Looking to throw. He gets it out. It's going to be wide open at the 49. What are we doing, defense? Come on, guys. Chris Olave finally does something. He's wide open. Down to 4 minutes now, by the way. We are watching the clock closely. Shuck dropping back. He throws. It's going to be wide open again. Chris Olave into Panthers territory. I mean, he's just wide open. They're running... That was definitely the bench route, because I have done that play a ton in Madden in these scenarios. Didn't guard him. Shuck throws. It is caught inside the 20. Olave down at the 16. We're getting shredded right now. Alright, at the 16 here, 3.5 minutes. Olave in motion. Shuck is going to hand it off. No, he keeps it. He throws. It's caught. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 4 now. There's a flag on the field, though. Please. Please be on them, because they look unstoppable right now. I don't know what's going on. I can't hear what the ref's saying. Oh, they call it ineligible man downfield. Okay, so it's on the Saints. That's good. That's good. We'll take it. That'll slow them down. They were doing hurry-up offense. They were not giving us so much time to react and adjust, and the guys are getting open. So it's good that we're slowing them down now with the penalty. That helps. Yeah, we were getting carved up. My goodness. We got to get a stop here. Step up. Somebody step up and make a play. Please, defense. You guys have been so reliable all season for the most part. 1st and 15 at the 21. All eyes on the receivers here. Shuck looking to throw. He gets it out. It's going to be dropped. Thank goodness. Hey, we don't need our defense to make plays if their offense can't either. We're good. Drop the ball. 2nd and 15. 3:17 on the clock. Ah, man. Look, even if we give up the touchdown, we're going to have time for Bryce to go out there and lead the offense. The game is not over if they score. Obviously, you want to keep them from scoring, though, and just end the game right here. They're 4 down territory right now. They can't kick a field goal here, I don't think. Probably not. 2nd and 15. Please, defense. Please, please, please. I believe in you. I believe in you. Just make a play. Get a sack. Get a pick. Force a fumble. Do whatever you got to do. Don't let them score. Shuck gets it out. It's going to be caught. It's going to go about 8 yards, probably. Looking at 3rd and medium coming up. I'm going to guess it's 3rd and 7. What are we doing? We are just not reacting well to the hurry-up offense that they're running out. And Tyler Shuck is just looking really accurate, too, man. Can't deny it. I laughed when they drafted him, but he's actually played really well. And I'm shocked. Like, I didn't understand the hype around him, but he's played really well. He's been efficient. He uses his legs well. Finds guys open. 3rd and 6 now. Big play here. Y'all better keep your eyes on Olave here. Do not let the man get open. 4 down territory, you would think. 2.5 minutes here. Shuck Throws. Olave in for the touchdown. I think that was J.C. Horn in coverage, too. What the heck? Like, our offense just rolled over and died on that possession. I'm sorry, our defense. J.C. Horn. Like, apparently he just is not good against the Saints. Like, we don't see J.C. Horn fail in man-to-man coverage much, but he got beat there. I saw JC move over to him and guard him, and I thought, no, we're good. And then I saw him throw to Olave, and I thought, no, we're good. JC's right there. But he went for the pick instead. He went for the deflection. He couldn't get it. He went for the ball, and the receiver got it. PAT is good. We have a tied game. Nothing comes easy for Carolina. But you know what? It is Bryce Young with 2.5 minutes, 2 timeouts, and the 2-minute warning. All we need is a field goal to win. We just need our offense to have one more good drive. I cannot believe we just gave up that touchdown in under 2 minutes, though, or right at 2 minutes. I don't know how long exactly. But that was a really fast drive. We had no answers. We did not react or adjust appropriately. That was rough. That was exactly the drive you could not give up on there. Gonna come down to the last possession, of course. If we miss the playoffs, if we lose this game and miss the playoffs, it's gonna hurt after this. Like, we should be in full control here. This should have been our win, but yeah, no, they executed perfectly on that drive. Yeah, we got 2:29 on the clock. We got 2 timeouts. We got the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time for this offense to work with, and I trust Fitzgerald out there to make a clutch kick if needed. Nope. Yeah, just... Man. I don't even know what to say about that. The defense collapsed on that drive. Couldn't do a thing. And they played well all game. We got 4 sacks in this game. We've had some hard hits. We made some good stops. But that was when it mattered most. It's unfortunate. See, that was a 2-minute and 8-second drive. The only reason it was that slow is because of a penalty that stalled it. For one second there. Oh, Seattle's got the lead over the Colts. They kicked a 5th field goal and they lead 15-13. Phillip Rivers, have you got a game-winning drive in you? I hope so. Yeah, we would have to beat Tampa both games if that's the case. Which I don't want it to come to that. I'd rather win today and then just have to beat Tampa once, but... Yeah, it's not the end of the world if we lose. It just makes our path more narrow. But also, it's a bad sign if we get swept by what would then be the 4-10 Saints. Yeah. Our chances of making the playoffs go down a lot if we lose this game. It's like 60% if we win, and it's in the 20s if we lose. I can't believe JC got beat there. We saw him get beat against Olave in that first matchup, although I think that was PI, but they didn't call it. Both of his bad games this year have been against the Saints. He just got beat. I don't know, that's hard to guard, too, the route he ran. Still, though. It's shocking to see J.C. Horn get beat like that. You just don't see it much. It would hurt our pride, yeah. Yeah, and I hate the Saints no more than anyone else, so, like, more than any other team. I don't want to lose to this team. Twice. And then we have to hear their fans talk crap about it all year and then all off-season. I mean, sort of like how Falcons fans are going to hear from us all off-season, but it's just how it works. Well, no, if we beat Tampa and Seattle and go 9-8, but we would lose the tiebreak to Tampa unless they also lose to Miami. That's the thing. Pretty sure they have the tiebreak in that scenario, because the only way we were getting in is with 2 divisional wins. Or Tampa just implodes and loses to Miami, too. All right, Bryce has got the most career game-winning drives in the NFL since 2023. Please, we just need one more from you, buddy. Please. Please, Bryce. This is your calling card. This is what you do better than anyone. And I mean that. Better than anyone in the NFL. I don't trust anyone more than Bryce Young with the game on the line. My counterpoint to that midnight is we've lost to New Orleans, so like anything can happen. We play to the level of our competition, it feels like. Bryce, looking to throw. He's got all day, but now he has to roll out and throw it away. No one was open. That stops the clock at 2:17, 2nd and 10 coming up. Please don't choose now to go 3 and out offense, so I need you to come through. Yep, so did they. So did they. No, my guess is that both games against Tampa are going to be really close. I feel like we matched up well with them, but I also feel like we matched up well with New Orleans, and here we are in a dogfight, risking a loss. I hope we don't blow this. We gotta trust the offense. Bryce, he's gonna throw. No, he's rolling out now. He throws. It's gonna be... Oh, did he catch that? I think Tet caught that. Oh my gosh. What a catch if that stands. What a grab by Tet McMillan. Came back for that. All hands. I think they're going to argue that the ground helped him. I don't know if that was caught or not. Because I don't know what a catch is anymore. They're going to rule that incomplete, I bet. Personally, I think that should be ruled a catch. Knowing the NFL, that's going to come back. And they're reviewing it now. I feel confident they are going to overturn that call. I mean, no one knows what a catch is at this point, but that seems like the type of play they normally overturn unless you're the Chiefs or the Eagles. Sorry, just going to call that like it is. We're going to hope for the best, though. Hopefully they just keep it complete. That'd be huge. If they overturn it, it's 3rd and 10 before the 2-minute warning. Good grief. See what people think online. Is this... I mean, Panthers fans think he caught it. Most of them seem to think he caught that. I don't know what any non-Panthers fans are saying, though. Good grief. We got a commercial break while they review it. Just gonna wait it out anxiously. Even on 3rd and 10, I trust Bryce. All we can do is trust Bryce on the offense. I'm not really seeing anything online. It was reversed, of course. I don't know what a catch is. I don't know what a catch is. Based on how it normally goes, I figured that'd be overturned, but it's terrible. I don't know what a catch is. Like, I feel like that should be able to be called a catch. He's got his hands on it. Oh, whatever. Oh, whatever. Oh, Puka Nakua's down. So the Rams have lost both of their receivers right now. Devontae is out with a hamstring, or questionable with a hamstring. Too many injuries today. Too many injuries. Can we just turn off the injuries today? This is ridiculous. Alright, let's hear from the rules analyst here. So they're saying the bottom hand came off the ball, and therefore he then used the ground to maintain possession. Even though he's got his right hand is still on the ball, palming it. No, the ground helped too much. I don't know what a catch is. I don't know. The way they usually rule it, though, I guess that's the right call. I don't know. It never makes sense. I don't get it. Ball at 29, 3rd and 10, 2:12 on the clock. This is a huge play. Come on, Bryce. They bring pressure. Bryce is rolling up. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down with his legs. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I was so nervous for a second because they brought the pressure. I didn't think he was going to have time to throw after that, and he didn't have time to throw. He had to run for it, and he got it. Oh, my gosh. Thank goodness for Bryce Young's legs, man. Good grief. We don't see him run on design a whole lot, but when he has to run, he is really good at it. My goodness, the Rams have scored 40 points. I'm keeping an eye on these other games now. They're all coming down to the wire. Well, except the Titans game, of course. The Rams are up 41-27. I think the Lions might be done this year, which is crazy that the Chiefs and Lions might both miss the playoffs. The way it's playing out in the NFC, though, I think the Lions may go 11-6 and miss out. Insane. Let's see. The Broncos are up 1 in Green Bay territory. Yikes. The Colts are driving. They're at the Seattle 46. They might have a shot here. Their kicker is former Saints kicker Blake Grupe right now, I believe. Grupe or Group? I never learned what his name was. I didn't watch a lot of Saints games. I've heard it both ways, so I'm unsure. But hopefully Indianapolis can win that game because that's just such a great story. Phillip Rivers comes back and leads the game-winning drive. Please. Please, let that be. It's 4th and 3 at the Seattle 42. Can Grupe... Can he kick from 59? I don't know. Keeping an eye on these games. We got a commercial break during the 2-minute warning, so we have nothing better to do than to just watch the other box scores and see what's going on. So nervous, man. Look, Bryce clutch. I trust him more than anyone at this point in the game. With the game on the line, he's clutch as heck. He's played a good game today. We just need a strong finish. Fitzgerald, please do your magic. Yeah. I trust Fitzgerald, too. He's had numerous game-winning kicks this season. He's been clutch as a rookie. Doesn't have the greatest range from what we've seen. He hasn't been tested on that a whole lot. I know he's hit from 57 at one point this year, though. But I'm just saying, I'd feel more comfortable if we are further up the field, of course. Less confident if he has to kick it from 57 again. He had to do that in, it's one of our, I think it was the San Francisco game, and he missed it pretty badly. Might have been a different game. But overall, he's been really good, and the closer we get, the better. Man, the late slate has been really good today. That's not usually the case. The late slate usually is terrible. But the early slate was absolute cinema earlier. And now the late slate has been pretty good. So, hopefully, Sunday Night Football will also be good. We'll see. Oh, man. That's one difference between him and Pinheiro. Comes clean in the Titans games. Yeah. Pinheiro, he's been really good for San Francisco, which is so confusing. But he was not clutch for us unless it was within 40 yards. Alright, here we go. We're returning to action here. Let's call a good game here. Let's execute. Let's get a field goal to win this game. Saints have all 3 timeouts. We'll see how they utilize them. Oh my gosh, the Colts took the lead. They kicked it from... Hey, oh my gosh, the Colts made a 60-yard field goal to take the lead. That is insane. Holy crap. Bryce. Pressure. Oh, he's going to get sacked. No! Oh, why? We've kept him safe all game, and Chase Young just comes up behind him, brings him down. It would happen at the worst moment, wouldn't it? It is 2nd and 19 now. A minute and a half left. Alright. Here we go. Come on, Bryce. Gonna have to air it out. He's going to run. He dumps it off, actually, to Leggett. Is going to gain about 4 yards. Saints are going to use their first timeout with a minute 14. We need another clutch conversion on 3rd and long, man. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. No, you can tell I'm nervous as heck when I'm not filling the silence with chatter. I just gotta believe in this team, man. That's all we can do. Yeah, the Saints have all the momentum right now. If we give them the ball back with a minute left and 2 timeouts, or I guess it'd be 1 timeout. They'd have to burn another, ideally. We need our defense to step up in that case. But hopefully we just convert in 3rd and 14. We've seen crazier things. You just know they're going to bring pressure. Offensive line's going to have to hold up. Bryce is going to have to find someone. They're showing pressure. Looks like they're going to bring 6. We'll see if anyone drops back, though. 2 drop back. Okay, just a 4-man rush. Bryce, he's got to move up before he gets sacked. He's going to run. He's not going to get close to the first down. Gains about 6 yards. And we're going to have to punt. Alright. 1:04 left. They have 1 timeout. We need to boom this kick. Give them bad field position and hope that they do not get into field goal range. Man. Look, they're playing with house money and they're acting like it. Yeah, it'd be demoralizing, but not the end of the world. Yeah, it's frustrating. We can't win when we're set up to do so. Yeah, I mean, this is the game that we need to win to really change the look of Carolina. We have to win these games. This is a game that a playoff team needs to be able to win. Just quite frankly. Losing does not mean we aren't a playoff team. Does not mean that. But this is a game that a playoff team needs to be able to win. Ultimately, whatever happens this year is a successful season. Great punt. They're going to get the ball at their own 17. Alright, appreciate you, Midnight. We got a flag down because, of course. What's it going to be? Our guys are smiling, so it's not on us, you would think. Holding on the receiving team. Okay. 10-yard penalty, so that's going to put him at the 7, right? Okay, that helps. That helps. Okay, we got to get a stop on defense. Oh my gosh, Seattle just took the lead. Seattle kicked a 6th field goal, and they have the lead over Indy. Oh man. I thought Groupie was going to win it for him on a 60-yarder. Myers hit from 56. 18-16 is the score in that one. That is insane. Oh, Indy, that hurts. That hurts if you end up losing. 18 seconds left. I think that might be game. That hurts. Detroit's still alive. They're about to score. Okay. San Fran's got the win, all but wrapped up. Denver's up 8. Okay. Alright. Ball at their own 8. Please, just defense, 1 stop here. It's all we ask for. Please, please, please. Shuck. He's got time in his end zone. He throws. It's going to be J.C. Horn with a good play on the ball there. Thank goodness. A little bit of redemption there. J.C. doesn't let that ball get to Chris Olave. Okay. Look, we have 2 timeouts. If we can get a 3 and out here, we actually still have life. We have life. Life is in we can win in regulation. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We just need to make sure we escape regulation without an L. If we get a turnover, and JC was fairly close to picking that off, we get a turnover, that'd be great. Shotgun formation. Shuck. He's looking to get it out fast. It's a screenplay to Estime. And he's going to get the first down and a little bit more. Makes it to the 28. 44 seconds left. Unbelievable. We should have been able to get that stop. They want to hold on to that timeout, by the way, so they can use it to set up the game winner if they get there. Ball to 28, 32 seconds left. It's a short pass. He's going to make it to a little short of the first down. Ball to 37. They got to go fast. They're down to 24 seconds. Did they use their timeout? Okay. They used their timeout. They're out of timeouts now. I want to throw up, man. I want to throw up. Ugh. I have no idea what their kicker's range is, honestly. I just hope that he can't make it deep. Apparently, he absolutely crushed a 64-yarder pre-game. I know that's different, but that shows you his range. Apparently this guy's got a strong leg. Great. Just get the stop, defense. Just get the stop. Don't let him in. Hello there. Welcome on in. New Orleans has possession. 24 seconds left. Trying to get into field goal range to win the game. Defense has been struggling. Yeah, after such a good game overall, it's been rough. 2nd and 1, 24 seconds. Hopefully they just run out of time. All right, here's Shuck. He gets it out fast. It is caught at the 48. 20 seconds. Olave brings it in. We're looking at a deep kick here. Don't let him get any closer. They spike it with 12 seconds. It'd be about 65 yards as of now. 12 seconds. They're going to try to get closer with one more play and then kick it. Don't let them get closer. Don't let them get closer. Shuck is about to take the snap. Oh, looks like we're burning a timeout here. Okay. All right, I like it. I like it. We had 2 left. Let's use one. Let's try to call a good play on the defense. We want them to throw the ball, and we want them to catch it inbounds, and we want the clock to be drained. That is what we want here. Or we want a turnover. That'd be great. Let's get a turnover here. That's not usually how this goes, but that'd be nice. Just gotta believe in the defense, man. One play is all it takes here. One play. That's all they have time for is one play. Alright, they're huddling up. Here we go, guys. Here we go. 12 seconds on the clock. That's important. They have no timeouts. They got to go fast here. They're probably going to aim for the middle. No, I'm sorry, the sideline so they can get out of bounds. Oh, it's a Shuck run. And we hit him at the end. He slid and we hit him and they throw the flag. Guys, that's probably the game. And we have to hope and pray that their kicker misses because they're in field goal range after a 15-yard penalty there. It's going to be within 50 yards now. Unbelievable. This is unacceptable, man. Like, we've blown it. We've absolutely blown it today. And it's on a day where Bryce Young played really well. The offense was moving at times. Play calling was sketchy. We were just undisciplined with all the penalties. And now the defense collapsed late in the game. It's not over till it's over, but that's bad. Shuck is in the medical tent, apparently. And now Spencer Rattler is out there at quarterback. I'm guessing it's just going to be a throwaway to kill time. There's 9 seconds left. They're going to snap it and throw it away, I'm guessing. Which I agree with. It makes sense to just snap it and throw it out to kill some time. I say we blitz them right here. Bring all out blitz. try to get something going here, I guess. I don't know. They have the ball at our 29. Like, they're deep in field goal range. Yeah, Rattler just throws it out, of course. That only spent 3 seconds. There's 6 seconds left on the clock. He's going to attempt the game winner as time expires. Ransom hit him. Ransom hit him hard. It was the correct call. It was... The penalty was appropriate. It just sucks. He's out there for the game winner. Charlie Smith. 47 yards. Yeah, we're about to lose to a team for a second time that just isn't that good. Look, they've been playing good football, but they're still like this is a team that we should be beating if we are going to be a playoff team. There's no excuse for this. And we burn a timeout. We're just trying to ice them, I guess. We can hope that works. All right. All right, here we go. This is the game, everybody. 47 yards. I assume it's going right down the middle, but we can hope and pray. Kick is up. It's right down the middle. It's good. Hang on. There's a flag. And there's 2 seconds on the clock for whatever it's worth. It's offsides. We're offsides on the game-winning attempt. Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be? Yeah, okay. 20-7. The field goal is good. We have 2 seconds to try to make a miracle happen. I mean, it's just right down the middle. Just great kick. Literally right down the middle. Alright, we got the kickoff now. I assume he's just gonna kind of squib it, make us return it. Alright. Kickoff, and goes out of bounds. Okay, the offense will go out there for some miracle play. I guess it'll be a hook and lateral attempt. Two seconds, we get one play. Well, let's see what we do. Baller 35. Here we go. Gets it out fast to 12. Who's gonna flick it back to Bryce? It doesn't go to Bryce, and that's the game. The game's over. We actually lost yards on that pitiful attempt, so yeah, we just got swept by the New Orleans, so I mean, look, none of us are even surprised, right? Ugh. First lead in the division since 2015, and we immediately blow it. Of course. We all knew it was a trap game, just like the first time we played. That hurts, man. That's just depressing. There's no excuse to get swept by the 4-10 Saints. Look, we gave them their flowers. They've been playing better lately. Shuck has looked good. The defense plays well. They're 4-10. Half of their wins are against us. The season's not over. We technically control our own destiny. The games against Tampa will decide all. Unfortunately, we most likely have to beat them twice. I can't watch this team get swept by New Orleans and then tell you that I think we're going to sweep Tampa. Like, I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm going to pick us to win every game. I'm going to end up believing every week, but I'm just being real with you guys. We can't even beat New Orleans. You think we're sweeping Tampa? Yeah, you're welcome for nothing, bud. If you make it, good luck. Believe me, Panthers fans are way more upset about it than you guys are. First division lead since 2015, and we immediately blow it. It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Good game, Saints. They played well down the stretch. Just made the comeback. We collapsed. I don't really know what to say, man. That's just horrible. Browns are now third in the draft. Hey, good for them. That's good. They need to... Yeah. They got to build it up, man. But, you know what? It's all good. No one's even surprised by this. Like, it is what it is. It is still a successful season overall. We will take it. We said coming into the year, if we get 7 wins, we're going to be happy. Weren't even supposed to be good this year, man. We're just going to take the L. We're going to move on. We control our own destiny. Whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. New Orleans played a good game. We got to respect it. Hopefully we come out fighting against Tampa next week. That'll be a home game. We just have to hope and pray it comes down to week 18. So, hey, we'll keep the stream going until the end of the late slate. We got Rams, Lions going on right now, so... Yeah, it's going to be okay. I ain't worried. I mean, look, if I'm just being real... It sucks, but we weren't supposed to be a playoff team this year anyway, so if we miss it, we're building. Hopefully next year is going to be the year we break through. It sucks, and y'all know I hate the Saints more than any other team, so whatever. Saints all day, Panthers love. Appreciate it. Good game to the Saints. Good luck going forward. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to catch the end of this game here. We'll see if the Lions complete the comeback. They don't have good odds here. All right, Natalie, I think that's enough. I think you know what you're doing. I know who you are. There's absolutely no reason for that. All right, get that over with. It's kind of lame. But alright, we're going to catch the end of this game. The Lions technically have life. I mean, about as much life as Carolina had. They got 13 seconds, the ball at their 20. Have to imagine they aren't going to do a thing here. Catch the end of it. Yeah, we will be back next week to catch the Panthers-Buccaneers game. Hopefully that'll go better. But, yeah. The Lions are going for the hook and lateral here. They make it to the 41 before going down. Yeah, he was down there. That's the game. Lions just lost. Their season is probably over now. That's tough for them. The Rams win. What happened in the other games? Good grief. Seattle ended up winning. San Francisco won, of course. So we just got Green Bay and Denver now. That's been a close game. Let's see how they're doing. We'll tune into that. We'll catch the end of that. We'll wrap up the stream at the end of the late slate games. Call it a day there. Looks like Green Bay was down 8. So we'll see. I think that's still the case. They're down 8. Oh, and Denver's got the ball. Looks like Denver's in full control there. Oof. Yep, it was rough. We blew it. No one's surprised. It is what it is. Just have to take it and move on. All right, Denver just went for a first down on 3rd and 4, by the way. Looks like they're going to be short. 4th and 1. Neither team has any timeouts here. It looks like Denver's probably going to win this game, but we'll see if Green Bay can make something happen here. Maybe one day we'll break that 7-year drought. Maybe next year. I mean, it could still be this year, but, I mean, look. Again, we can't even beat the Saints. Oh my gosh, Denver just went for it on 4th and 1 and didn't get it. Green Bay's got live. What are you doing? Why would you not take the 3 points and win the game? Okay. Alright. Bye. Okay. Panthers play caller made 2 mistakes that cost them the game. I can't believe 2 coach bad calls did it. Yeah, no, the play calling was questionable at times. Yeah, we were calling that too during the game. It was the play calling, and it was bad penalties throughout. Some of them were really bad calls by the refs, and some of them were just us being undisciplined. And at the end of the day, we led by 10 in the 4th quarter, and we blew it. So we have no one to blame but ourselves at the end of the day. We just have to take the loss, and we have to show up next week. For now, we'll see if Green Bay can hold on here. Down 8. Love just misses his guy. Incomplete. Probably good that he didn't catch that because he would have gone down inbounds and lost a lot of time. Green Bay, they got penalties here too. They're backing up 5. That's tough. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say at this point, you guys. That loss hurts. I'm all for being positive, and we're gonna hope for the best. That hurts. All right, Green Bay's got it at the 33 now. Just hoping for a miracle here from Love. We've seen crazier things. Oh my gosh. How do you drop that? Jaden Reed, you got that, man. I mean, great play by Love to even get that to him. Oh, hello, Grady. Yeah, I would not be happy right now either. I'm not happy, but I can't imagine you are either with this happening. This is ridiculous. And it's crazy that Green Bay even has the ball right now. I don't know why Denver didn't take the 3 points. But you got to catch that ball. Come on, Love. He throws. Oh, it's another drop, it looks like. I don't know if he had that ball. It's going to be 4th and 15. Dude. No, the Jaden Reed drop is killer there. Go Bucks. Yeah, hey, I mean, congrats to Tampa if they make it in. It's going to be us or them. whoever gets in doesn't look like they're going to do anything. I've seen a lot of Bucs fans upset that they are now leading the division again because they want Bulls fired. I feel like it's kind of split amongst the fan base right now, whether to be happy or not. All right, 4th and 15 for Green Bay. They need a miracle. Can they get it? Jordan Love, what have you got? He throws. It's not even close, man. Somehow the Broncos are now going to be 12-2. I can't believe that Denver's... Wow. It looks like they played a good game today. That's still crazy. Grady, I'm sorry, man. That's tough. That is a tough loss. And now the Bears are leading the division again. What is this season, bro? This is crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff. But... Man. Alrighty then. Yeah, whether Bucks or Panthers end up making it, Seahawks gonna have a good time. You would think so, assuming it is Seattle as the 5 seed, which it looks like it'll be. What team you rooting for if Panthers don't make it in the playoffs? So that's a good question. I will be inclined to cheer on the Rams because I like Stafford. So I'd like to see him go out on top. Would be a cool story. I'll root for Sam Darnold. I like Sam. So Seattle, if you go far, that's cool with me. I'd be okay with Green Bay going far simply because then we get to see Tom Grossi celebrating that. See, the Bears would be fun. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm cool with most teams going far. There aren't many teams left who I just blatantly dislike. I don't want to see the Patriots go all the way because it's too soon. I want to see Buffalo out of the AFC. Obviously, Houston because of Daniel. I'll be rooting for Houston the whole way. That'll be my go-to. I should say that. That's my go-to. And then Buffalo. I'd like to see Buffalo. There are a lot of teams I'd like to see win it all. And this year, it could be just about anyone. It's great. Like, the Chiefs are out. So, and Denver clinches a playoff berth. Good for them. They're probably getting the 1 seed, you would think. What a year. What a year. Honestly, I think the current teams in the AFC playoff fixture, I think that's basically set. I think it'll be Denver, New England, Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, LA, Buffalo, and Houston. I don't know what order it'll be, but I think it'll be those teams. I think the NFC might also be set at this point, unless the Packers implode, which is hard to see that happening. Eh. Green Bay falls to the 7th seed. That is absurd. Like, actually insane that you can fall that far in the NFC. What's crazy is if I'm the Seahawks, I'd rather have the Bucs for my game because they are broken right now. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think you want to play Tampa because everyone in the NFC except whoever wins the NFC South is going to be viewed as a scary team. I maintain my stance that if Carolina gets in, we can play with anyone because we seem to play to the level of competition. We can lose to the Saints and then beat the Rams because why not? We're probably going to end up beating Seattle for no reason. But anyway, yeah, we're so inconsistent they could beat the best team in the league and also get blown out by them. Yep. Yeah, we're going to have to sweep Tampa most likely. It's hard to see. We're going to be big Miami fans in Week 17, though, I'll tell you that. Going to have to hope that that comes through. Oh, all right. All right, yeah, I think we're going to call it a day here. I'm pretty tired, and I'm pretty demoralized after that tough loss, so that hurts. We'll be back next week, of course, for the next Panthers game. We do all the Panthers games that we can. Next week is... We got to win next week. It looks bleak if we don't. If we lose next week, we have to beat Seattle, so... Yeah. We had a golden opportunity, and we screwed it up. So, it is what it is. We'll be back for the game next week. Any college football fans here, I'll probably do Alabama, Oklahoma on Friday night. I'll probably do some college football videos this week. And, of course, we'll have our power rankings out on Tuesday. We'll have predictions out Wednesday. I'll do updated playoff projections at some point this week. So we got our full slate of content out there this week. Hopefully we can get it all out and hope for the best. Yeah. And, hey, we got another sub at 466 now, so thank you to whoever subbed. We got 2 subs during the stream, and, it was a demoralizing stream, as it turns out. So I appreciate the 2 subs. Really, really thankful for that. We're trying hard to grow our channel. Appreciate any help we can get. So... Yeah, we might do a stream tomorrow night from Monday Night Football. Undecided on that. I'll talk to Daniel about it. I think we were planning to. It just depends. So we'll let you all know. We'll make a YouTube post or something at least. Yeah, lots of content coming out. We're going to try to finish the year strong on this channel. Try to get to 500 subs. And Carolina, hopefully, they can finish the year strong too, and we can make the playoffs. So, because I really want to go to Charlotte in January. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Panthers fans, just keep pounding. Stay optimistic. Hope for the best. That's all we can do. Whatever happens, we've had a successful year. So, just enjoy the ride. What a roller coaster it is. Night fam, chin up. Appreciate you. Midnight, good night to you. Grady, good night. Sorry about your loss. Joel, thanks for hanging out. We had some other people here as well. We had a lot of people coming in and out. Shout out to Natalie for coming by and spamming because she wanted to. That was very kind of you. I don't know why you're still hanging around here. Honestly, that's really low and petty of you. No one else knows the context for this, but if you're listening, you know. So, honestly, shame on you. Anyway, we're going to wrap up the stream now. Thank you all so much. Hope you enjoy your night. Enjoy Sunday Night Football, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.